to the SVG League with champions rise to courage and honor. They claim the prize in the realm of combat with glories unfurled. Behold the greatest cap players on world. Every corner they come, test of never true. In the heat of battle, I see it through. With fists of fury and hearts of flame, they etch the legacy in the annals of fame. Hell to the SVG League with champions rise to courage and honor. They claim the prize in the realm of combat with glories unfurled. Behold the greatest cap plays a dance, a primal symphony with strength meets skill in perfect harmony. For the thrill of victory, they'll take the stand in the SVG League with greatness.
This July 12th, the #1 calf league in the world returns with another card.
SVG WAR 66, Southside of Prov.
In the main event, coming off an outstanding 7th title defense, 15-2 SVG champion Doobie returns once again to put his title on the line as he continues to build on his Hall of Fame legacy. But hometown favorite and SVG captain Smoochie will look to cash in on his big opportunity as he looks to join the pantheon of champions and capture his first world title. In the co-main event, after a massive bounce-back victory, 8-1 jack-of-all-trades AK will look for another impressive performance to get himself another crack at the title. But #2 ranked kickboxer extraordinaire Petite Reese will do everything in his power to steal the momentum for himself and once again show why he is considered the most exciting fighter on the roster. In the feature fight of the night, 6-3 American wrestler Sonny Blue is back once again as the grappling specialist returns to show off his notorious top game and inch himself closer to the title. But 40-fight veteran Jiggly J has plans of his own to use his high-level footwork and top-tier punching power to elevate himself closer to another crack at the gold. In the second fight on the main card, after notching up another KO finish, #7 ranked heavy hitter Owen returns to attempt stopping a rising up-and-comer and propel himself up the ranking. But 4-2 MMA savant Nifty will look to turn up the heat as the rising prospect aims to add another win on his record and continue building towards a title shot. And kicking off the main card with 15 wins and 14 knockouts, #8 ranked fan favorite Second Round Smith will once again take to the cage in a wave of violence in the pursuit of glory. Only standing in his way is 3-0 red hot prospect Omega Red, who since joining the league has ended all of his fights in devastating fashion, and he will look to continue to do so in this, his first fight on the main card.
SVG WAR 66, Southside of Prov.
Alright, Wheezy, here we go. SVG WAR 66 coming from the south side of Prov. And we're starting off another card with 2 new debut fighters between Coldboy and Roz.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting little fight. Damn, these alleys are dark out here.
I'll tell you that. And look at this. I wouldn't want to run into Roz in a dark alley. Look at the size of him. He's like twice the size of Coldboy.
Yeah, that dude's got some tonnage on him.
All right, well, getting right after it in the center of the old octagon. Uppercut to the body by Roz. Left hook lands as well, but Coldboy zaps him with an uppercut to the bod.
And this is one of those fights, man. You got that very, very small fighter he should be fighting in, looking for those fast combos and stuff like that, versus Roz, who should be trying to fight long, as we've seen in this first minute of this fight. He's fighting longer.
Right cross lands well for Roz. Gets his head off the center line, throws a hook. Couple of more shots, but defended well by Coldboy. Right underneath the overhand. Shoots the takedown and gets it and lands in guard, does Roz.
It was an excellently timed takedown.
Hits a couple of hooks from the posture up. Denial by Roz. Maintains position. Fakes one way. Looks to go the other, but Coldboy does a little hip escape and gets on up. 2 to the body and a left hook upstairs for Coldboy.
Yeah, and those shots add up, man. They're no joke at all. Don't want to eat those.
Beautiful left hook landed for him there, too. He stepped off and got out of the way of the teep kick. He did a little sidestep action. 1-2. Fakes the leg kick, throws the right hand, does not get home. Big knee by Roz. And when you're that much bigger than your opponent, those knees are extra devastating because you might clip him in the chin.
Yeah, absolutely. With him being so tall, those knees can hit the chin.
Fighting behind the straight punches is Roz. Again, Coldboy comes in with the fake leg kick straight down the pipe.
I guess the only thing I have advice from Coldboy here is I'd like to see him in that pocket a little bit more.
He stepped in there now, but he got right back out. Right back in, throws two, and then gets right back out.
He's working really good in and out movement though, which is really good as well, especially from the shorter fighter who's probably quite a bit faster.
Ripped downstairs, and Roz hit Coldboy with a good shot to the body as well. They traded there. The damage was done. Left hook lands flush for Coldboy, but he takes a knee. They're starting to exchange. 1-2 from Roz. No one's really done anything ultra devastating to separate themselves greatly in this round. Even still, a rock or a drop could definitely clinch around for either guy. Again, a big knee that almost clips him in the chin.
Yeah, there's a lot of action though. These guys are definitely not holding back at all.
You can tell they know how to fight a little bit, too. They're not just out here winging reckless. They're picking their shots. Jab to the stomach,
nice.
left hook upstairs.
The old Miru combo.
Hit him again with it. Again, he's found a home for it.
Yeah, that hook is really, really finding a home there. And that's the whole purpose of that. That jab is supposed to drop the hands. If he drops the hands, then that hook is free.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's been happening. As soon as he gets touched in the belly, Roz is bringing his hands down, maybe thinking a right hook to the body is coming behind that jab, but he just goes right back upstairs, this Coldboy, with a left hook and cranks it. It's been landed 3 times to end out the round there. Close round overall. Maybe you have to lean it to Coldboy. I mean, Roz is busted up a little more, but I mean, I could see the judges giving it to either or.
That was a nice combo to start out the round, though.
Getting after it early. Kick to the body. Rips 2 more to the body, and Roz clacks him with a left uppercut. Hits him with a right hook at the end of the combo. Coldboy's getting off some good shots, but then he's eating one good one at the exit of every combo. Lunging jab to the stomach. Runs up and throws a 1-2. Kneels into that knee again, and he gets rocked. Roz hurt him. He's moving forward, throwing bombs, but Coldboy excellent on the defense.
And he's doing a good job. He's sidestepping to circle back out to the center of the cage, which is just excellent cage aware.
Shoots a takedown, does Roz, defended well by Coldboy. Put against the cage. Roz wheels out, throws a spinning back kick, it lands, creates a little room, doubles up with a knee behind it. Attacking that low, hits it with a slipping uppercut. Right and a left.
And I think Coldboy's got to be mindful of that body health. It could become a big issue here. He's got a considerable chunk taken off of that body.
And just while you were telling us about his body health, he ate another 2 shots down there. He needs to pay heed to what you're saying, Weezy, because it sucks having low body health. You lose all your stamina, and it's just, what are you going to do? Block low the whole time and leave your head wide open? It's not a good look.
Yeah, once your body health gets low like that, you get susceptible to things like head kicks, big body head shots, just like you've seen right there.
Throws a right hook. Left jab to the body again for Coldboy. Teep kick from Roz creates some room. Right cross lands flush.
I think the thing that Coldboy does have going for him is he has a slight stamina advantage here, and that could be huge. But Roz has just done a good job of fighting long here, staying at home, and not extending too much.
2 to the body right there. Jab back, they exchange. Uppercut landed for Roz, left hook for Coldboy. There's the takedown he's been looking for earlier in the fight. He gets it here with 1:20 left. He's got just over a minute to work here. Enough time to make something happen. Postures up and drives in 3 good sig strikes. Elbow from the bottom, attacking the cut from Coldboy. Those elbows don't do a lot of damage, but if your opponent's got a cut, it can help pick at it. Good denial
if I'm Coldboy, I'd be thinking about that fast get up right there. There it is.
It's almost like he heard you. He uses the cage and wall walks back to his feet, and he eats 2 to the gut for his trouble.
And now it's becoming a concern, a big concern here. You see him dropping his hands now. He's starting to think about it a lot more.
He rips 2 to the body on his own. Straight right down the pipe for Roz. Overhand right
Nice.
lands flush for Cold Boy. And that's going to be the final strike of the round. Ultimately, I think you got to give that one to Roz. I don't see how
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
He had the rock, he had the takedown, and just striking was pretty close, but I mean, the rock really separates it for me. It could be a round apiece, it could be 2-0 Roz, who knows, but definitely Cold Boy needs to win this round.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think Roz has just done a really good job of staying at home and setting stuff up with the body damage that he's done. That's really, really good fundamental boxing right there.
You pointed it out earlier in the second, though, Wheezy. Cold Boy does have a significant stamina advantage by now. So if Roz was to like miss a head kick or some kind of big extravagant strike, he could leave himself with no stamina and he could end up taking massive damage quick.
Yeah, absolutely. And Cold Boy's doing a lot of sidestepping, just like you've seen right there. He's sidestepping a lot. He's using a lot of footwork, and it's kind of confusing Roz at times. So that shot could definitely be there.
Beautiful back leg roundhouse to the body right behind the cross. He set it up. He threw the cross out there to blind him and then pinged him in the body. When your opponent's body health is low like that, you got to keep going to it. Left hook lands, but there's a big uppercut from Cold Boy. He's got Roz on wobbly legs. Staying patient. Catches the keep.
He just didn't quite have the length and the reach to get that last hook off to try to get through that block there.
Uppercut lands for Roz. Spinning back.
He almost didn't need a duck to miss that elbow.
Yeah, for real. He's got such a massive size advantage. It looks like a flyweight versus a middleweight in there. Left hook lands for Roz. Uppercut on the block. Fakes the leg kick, throws the right cross. Jab to the stomach from Cold Boy. Uppercut, but Cold Boy wisely kept the hands up.
Now with round one being in question here, Cold Boy does have that rock so far in this third round. Who knows, how the judges looked at round one.
Yeah, realistically, if it keeps going like this, it's going to all come down to that coin flip. And there's another rock from the Cold Boy. Elbow back by Roz, though. He got some respect with that one. That one had his head health flashing.
Yeah, both these guys' head health is cooked right now, which is to be expected late in the third round.
Just over a minute left here in the third and final. Kicking off the first card of the night here on the south side of Prov.
With all the action that's gone down in this fight, I'm surprised it's made it this far in this fight.
Beautiful foot sweep by Roz. He takes Cold Boy down, but he pops back to his feet like a cat. Big takedown now by Cold Boy, and he dive bombs him. In the full guard, postured up. Roz able to close the posture. Cold Boy fakes one way, goes the other, gets denied. Roz tries to stand up, gets denied. 30 seconds remain here. Cold Boy is absolutely gassed. He sits still to catch his breath. 15 seconds. He's throwing some bombs from up top. And it looks like this is where the fight will probably end here in the guard.
Yeah, it's looking like it.
And that's the end of the third and final round. First fight of the night. They go the distance. Who are the judges going to give it to? And it's the Cold Boy. He gets it done. They gave him the nod in round one. Cold Boy gets a big win in his debut over Roz.
Yeah, it's a big win right there and a debut in a very competitive fight. These guys definitely looked like they knew what they were doing inside the cage. And Cold Boy just able to find the big openings there in the third round, which probably gave him the decision in that fight. And in round one, I guess the judges looked at it in Cold Boy's favor.
Absolutely, Wheezy. Well, a good way to kick off the card, and we got a whole bunch more, so let's get right after it.
Onward and upward.
All right, Wheezy, second fight of the night. Two more debuting fighters as we got the Turkish Assassin taking on Yasser.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun little fight. Turkish Assassin. This guy, we know him very well from OCM.
Yeah, terrorizing the leaderboards over there.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy is highly touted.
Well, he's getting right after it. A couple hooks land. Throws another left hook that lands flush behind the uppercut. 1, 2, 3 down the pipe. It looks like Yasser's just looking at him, but there he goes. He blasts a head kick, getting in the mix. Nice little calf kick by Yasser, as well an uppercut. Uppercut lands again well for Yasser.
Shoots
Nice
the takedown.
attempt.
Denied. Turk goes for the slam on his own, but it wasn't meant to be. Clips him with a 1-2. That jab back hook is nasty. 1-2-3 now. Turk is starting to find a rhythm. Ripped to the body by Yasser. 1-2-3 back from Turk. Big uppercut from Yasser.
These guys are trading. He's going for the Eminari roll.
How about that? He must be watching his BMK tapes. He fakes for it. He fakes for it again. It's a waiting game here. He's draining the stams. And look at that. Turk just rolls over and takes his back. And now he's in a major advantageous position.
He can pull this.
Goes right for the rear naked choke and say goodbye to 50% of your bar. He's going to end up in full mount with a stamina advantage, Weez. He breaks his own posture. He's going for one. He's going for the arm bar. It gets denied. He's going to double up. He's still got the stamina. Oh, big buck there by Yasser as he gets Turk back to the half guard. Better place to be for sure.
Yeah, he's going to be able to recover that stamina and try to get himself to safety here.
Looks to go up, and Turk just jumps right over into the side control.
Showing some excellent top control right now, and a big reversal.
Yeah, he went for the up transition, and Turk went right for the arm triangle. He went to go for it quick, and it was denied. Yasser tries to escape with the fake, but Turk was not biting, and he comes back with the choke, and that is going to be it. First round submission for the Turkish assassin.
Yeah, what a debut. That's a statement to be made. I mean, we talked about it early on in this fight. This guy, we've ran across him quite a few times here now in OCM, and he's given tough fights to everybody. He's become a very highly touted guy, and he comes out here and subs him in the first round. What a statement.
Well, it's one thing to be highly touted, but then to come in and to live up to expectation. I mean, to get in there and get a first round sub, I mean, the sky's the limit for this kid. Can't wait to see what he can do here now that he's here.
Yeah, absolutely. He's one of those guys to keep your eye out on. He's very, very tough.
As for Yasser, you know, like he fought a tough guy in his debut. He was going toe-to-toe with him until it was a little too much. You know, you make one mistake sometimes, and that's all it takes.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, against a high-caliber opponent here, nothing to hang your head on here.
Well, a good start to the card. That's 2 in a row. We started off with the decision, but then we clean it right up with a quick first-round finish. So let's keep that momentum going.
Yeah, let's go, me.
All right, Weezy, third fight of the night. Both men looking for their first fucking win. Taye and King Changer.
Yeah, I cannot wait for this fight.
And immediately, Taye getting after it. Throws the teep kick down the pipe. Stabs him in the stomach. And a stabbing knee from King Changer. Looks to throw out that little side kick action, but it wasn't meant to be. Beautiful knee to the stomach. Well, he's very infamously a major Moroccan Lion fanboy, so you can expect a lot of that knee shit.
Oh yeah, he's eating it. That's 5 or 6 of them already in the first minute.
1-2 head kick coming though from Taye, and a couple more knees from King Changer. Looks for the takedown. Changer defends it well. Elbow out of the clinch, and knee out of the clinch. Taye blocking low already. He's not digging that shit.
Yeah, he's got to be careful because this is like 7 or 8 knees in the first 2 minutes of this fight.
Throws the jab.
And they add up so quick. Those knees add up so fast.
Especially early.
Yeah.
Saps him with another knee to the body. Looks for another one. Taye catches it though. Left upstairs. Throws another side kick. This Changer. Knee to the stomach. Right hand lands flush. Taye's got him hurt.
And that's just what Taye needs. He needs more of that.
2 more side kicks from King Changer. Little stam. Oh, wow. We had the old glitcheroo. Herb Dean put them back in their corners, and they come back on out. And right away, a big uppercut from Taye as he rocks King Changer. But there's a big crane kick as he rocks Taye. Big pickup and dumps him on his back.
Ooh. I mean, at this point in time, he's got such a stamina disadvantage. He's really got to work this ground game here.
Well, this is where you want to be. You can't knee spam from your back. So now we'll see what King Changer has to offer in ways of jiu-jitsu. Doesn't allow them out. That's a good start. Fakes and then pushes him back into the guard.
Excellent work there by King Changer.
He's throwing the wrong hand, though. There's a free posture up whenever Taye wants it.
Nice denial.
Again, denies. Postures up. Wings a left hook, but it gets posted. Elbow lands for King Changer from the bottom. Make it twice, and Taye's wise to it, and he timed the posture up. Big cracks at the end there.
There was some nice ground and pound out of the full guard position.
See, you see, he moved on the other punch there. He thought he was going to throw with the same hand again. So Taye is wise to it now. Here's a chance for him to crank a guillotine, and he takes away about 40% of his bar.
And he gains top position here.
Not a lot of time to work with, but he does have a good position. Pointless to go for an arm triangle there. Well,
yeah, but that was an excellent first round, though.
You'd have to give that one to Changer. He hurt him, and well, then again, he did get clipped with a massive uppercut after the reset. So I don't know, it's tight, but I mean, they both hurt each other. He hit the guillotine. I'm inclined to think King Changer won the round. He definitely won the stamina advantage. I mean, just look, it's horrifying how much less stamina he has.
And this is one of those, oh my goodness. And I think King Changer's just been able to work his game plan just a little bit better.
1-2 down the pipe. King Changer hit a body uppercut, though. Jab work, and now a knee to the stomach.
He is killing him with these knees.
Went for the old flying lion there.
King still does have to be careful because Taye has shown off the power in those hands so far.
Kick to the stomach. Knee to the gut. Another big knee to the stomach. Head kick doesn't get through. I mean, one shot to the stomach would flatline him.
Yeah, absolutely. Might be trying to make a statement here.
He has lost a lot of head health, though. One good combo, and he'd be in trouble himself.
I think the thing that's saving him a lot right here is that Taye does not have that stamina right now to be throwing big combos.
Absolutely. Maybe time a sidestep on one of these knees, though, or one of these crane kicks. Another beautiful knee to the stomach. Two more. He blocks the last right hand, or that could have been trouble. Catches the crane kick, puts him to the cage. Spins, takes his back. And look at that. He hit him with a little Air Canada action.
Nice deny, even with no stamina.
Gets into the mount. He's got his back. A good place to be. You can do a lot of damage quick here. Massive denial. He's got a chance here to go for something. Right hook and a right cross. The right cross missed, but the elbow lasted. Postures up again.
Just got to try to do as much work from this position as possible.
Big shot. He's got King Changer rocked.
He was one denial away right there.
Right back to mount. Postures up. Right hand. Left hook on the block. Right hook gets through.
Oh my goodness.
Big elbow. King Changer is eating massive damage on the ground.
These are big shots.
Postures up. Left cross. Right crosses. Left hook gets through. I mean, one more shot and it is over. He just doesn't have the stamina to keep punching. A massive opportunity here. He had the free pass to mount and he just wanted to GMP.
He's trying to get that head health out of there. He's putting everything into it.
Steps over into mount again. Denied, though. Back to half guard. Throws a left hook. King Changer breaks the posture. Looks for the get up. But Taye is not allowing it. Massive turn events, the Weasel, halfway through that second round as he took down King Changer and started beating on him like he stole something. But up until that point, King Changer was kneeing his life away.
Yeah, and that's going to be the story of it. Can he get him down quickly enough?
Shoots for the takedown, denied, and a knee to the gut, got him hurt. Body kick drops him. King Changer doesn't jump on to look for the finish. He throws the crane kick, but it's blocked. Taye can barely stand. The crazy thing is, though, even though he's this hurt, and he gets hurt again with a body kick, even though he's this hurt, if he could get him down, he has a chance because he hurt his head health so bad. A big right hand from the hip, and he's got King Changer hurt.
He's trying. This is just heart.
Yeah,
pure heart right here.
This kid is fighting back. Shoots the takedown. Excellent sprawl by King Changer. Body kick. He's making sure he's got room to stand up. He ain't falling for no slick shit. Taye wings a left hook. Jab by King Changer. Catches the knee. Another knee, and he's got Taye hurt. Crane kick to the stomach. Throws a right hook. He drops him. He doesn't jump on him. Teep kick hurts him up top. Knee hurts him down low. He's just picking him apart. And finally, a hook gets through and crumples Taye to the mat.
Yeah, what a fight. This was a barn burner for sure.
Yeah, that was a back and forth. I mean, King Changer put the beats on him early. He got those knees off early, and just very similar to the way Moroccan Lion fights, the amount of damage it does sneaks up on you quick. So by the time Taye knew what was going on, it was too late already. So but hey, to his credit, in the second round, he got those takedowns going. He almost got the comeback done. So
yeah, that's one of those fights, man. It's out of two guys relatively new to the league. It's super exciting to see a fight of that caliber this low on the card.
And all of them so far. I mean, we've had 3 dark matches, and you can tell all these guys know how to fight. So big salute to these guys, and we hope to keep that up. So let's keep going.
Yeah, let's go, man.
All right, Wheezy. Moving right along with the dark matches, and we got Goda Vera taking on the return of the Unicorn.
Yeah, this is an exciting one. I've been wanting to watch Unicorn fight again. It's going to be an exciting one.
He looks a lot different since he shaved the beard, cut the hair, and took all that gay shit off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Left hook misses by Goda Vera. Left and a right by Unicorn, and then he eats a right hand. Blasts a big elbow. 1-2 down the pipe, and just like old times, Unicorn is getting after it.
Yeah, just his style, man. Ever since the very beginning, he's always gotten after it.
Flicks a jab out there. Teep kick up top. 1-2-3 down the pipe. 1-2 lands. Big elbow. Looks for the clinch work. Throws a hook. Knee to the Bugatti.
He is just letting it go.
He gets after it. Vera with the takedown, though. He's into the half guard. Steps over into the full mount. Looks for the posture up. But no, he's going right for the arm triangle.
This should be an easy escape for Unicorn here. Beautiful work by Unicorn to get out.
But look at this. Chain subs. The ankle lock coming up. The old heel hook. But is he going to use it to transfer? Yeah, he steps over into the side control. Good job. Postures up and stands up.
Oh, that's an odd one.
Unicorn says, come on. What are we doing here? Then he shows some respect. Unicorn don't have time for that shit. Teep kick down the pipe. Rips down low, but it's not meant to be. Goda Vera fires back with a 3-piece. An uppercut lands, flush. Left hook from Unicorn.
Goda Vera seems to be starting to find a little bit of success here on the feet.
Uppercut on the block. Right hand uppercut lands for Unicorn. Big uppercut. Uppercut lands again. Kick to the stomach.
Unicorn's finding a home for these uppercuts.
Overhand lands flush. Takedown from Goda Vera. He's in top half guard. Steps over to mount. No, sir. Unicorn still got that black belt. Locks in the old arm triangle.
This could be big for Unicorn.
But Goda Vera rolls right over. Postured up and stands up.
Goda Vera's got to be mindful of that stamina, especially on the ground. He's kind of all gas, no brakes there on the ground.
Overhand lands flush, uppercut behind it. He drops Unicorn. 2 knees. Big 8 knee upstairs. Body kick.
You guys are winging shots.
1, 2, 3 down the pipe. And that's going to be the end of the first round.
And that's an excellent first round there by both these guys. These guys are just all gas, no brakes, getting after it, on the ground, up on the feet. These guys are just throwing everywhere.
Herb Dean checks on 1, checks on 2, and says, let's get to it. Touch of the gloves, round 2, here we go. Go to Vera, body kick, jab from the Unicorn. Teep kick lands for Uni. Right hand lands for Uni. Jab and across lands for Uni.
It's all
big right hook from Goda Vera. Big overhand right from Goda Vera. These guys are getting after it. Rock'em sock'em robots. Kick to the body. Another kick to the body. Those kicks come out slow, but they land with a thud.
Yeah, they do hurt.
Knee to the body. Uppercut and another one. The old double uppercut. He dives in guard. Right hook. Right cross. Right hook. Right hook. But Unicorn hangs on. Postures back up. Stands up. Shows respect. Unicorn says, fuck that. Jabs him right in the old chops. Right hand lands flush for Uni. Almost gets clanked with an overhand and almost landed a head kick at the same time. That was as close as it can get for both guys. Knee to the gut. Uppercut landed, but Goda Vera took it well.
Oh,
big
my
uppercut
goodness.
from Unicorn. He drops him with the right hand. Looking for the finish here. Starts raining down right hands.
Oh, these are big shots, too.
Goda Vera, though, he took the shots well. Looks for the wall walk and flips Unicorn over. Knee on belly, postures up. Wings a shot, and Unicorn gets his head off the center line. Postures up, does Goda Vera. Stands up, does Goda Vera. Wings an overhand. Knee to the body. Kick to the old leg.
And that one hurt. You can see the way he reacted. That one hurt.
Oh, he threw a knee, but ate a massive shot. Oh, he's trying to throw back will hurt. Not smart. He eats a couple of lefts, a couple of rights. He's hurt against the cage. He stands back up. Goda Vera blasts him with the knee. Follows up with the ground and pound, and that is all she wrote. Goda Vera picks up his first win in the SVG League as he knocks out the Unicorn in the second round.
Yeah, what an excellent job here. Goda Vera came out here, all gas, no brakes, put on a very fan-friendly fight, you know, and really left it all out there and found the victory here. Excellent work. What more can I say?
Yeah, these guys matched up very well. You know, like they put on a very even fight. They made the same caliber of mistakes and the same caliber of successes, and ultimately Goda Vera eked out a good one. He got him hurt, and he finished. He showed the killer instinct. Great job by Goda Vera.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Weezy. Well, we got a couple matches left on the dark matches, so let's get after it.
Yeah, let's go, man.
All right, Weezy, we're cruising right along, and now we've reached to Lyric versus ML.
Yeah, this is going to be another little exciting fight. I mean, these guys have put on some really exciting fights so far.
Yeah, absolutely. The card's been great so far, and both of these fighters, they have gone 0-1 so far, Weezy, so you know that makes them extra hungry. Both guys want to pick up their first win here tonight.
Yeah, and that's an extra special feeling when you can come out here with the opportunity to get your first win.
Right cross down the pipe for ML, but it falls on the block, but that one got through. Double jab work by Lyric. Knee to the stomach, lands flush. Overhand, right hook lands flush for Lyric as well. Gets out of there. Shoots a takedown, and he gets it.
Nicely done here. He's in the side control.
Both men working some GMP. Lyric looking to go back door, but ML just steps over into the side control. Rolls to sprawl for Lyric, and he stands up, and there it is. He got the quick get up.
Yeah, very, very smart move here.
Left hook on the block. One, two down the pipe.
Both these guys being relatively patient, just trying to get their reads, trying Trying to fill out their opponent here.
Both guys landed hooks there. ML inclined to shoot for the takedown. Lyric defends it well. Walks him towards the cage and drives a knee into the gut. 1-2. The old right hook, left uppercut, and he's got ML rocked. Superman punch into the left hook for Lyric. Sidekick action from ML. Good body
Get
kick.
out of there for alert.
Uppercut. Knee to the body. 1-2.
ML showing some good pressure though. He's standing right there on top of Lyric.
Shoots for the takedown. Goes for the pickup. Denied by Lyric.
It was a nice little combo by Lyric. He's finding the combos early on.
Throws a teep kick upstairs. It falls on the block. Looks for the ankle sweep, but no dice. Lyric shoots a takedown of his own and ends up right in side control, Wheezy.
Yeah, that's a good way to deter your opponent from trying to wrestle you, is to wrestle them.
It sure is. Kick to the body by Lyric. Axe kick action, but it gets denied. That kick is devastating. You always got to be weary when you got an opponent that throws them axe kicks.
Yeah, we know a few guys who are known for those axe kicks, and they are brutal.
Well, it's just they got such strong tracking, and it does so much damage. You make one or two mistakes, man. It only takes one or two of those things to end your night. Ooh, he almost hit a big counter to the stomach, but ML cut him off and cracked him with an uppercut of his own. Flying knee!
Oh,
man, Lyric's got a chin on him to eat that last shot.
Yeah, the uppercut to the face off the counter there.
Well, the flying knee, I'm thinking at the end there. To stay on his feet. Those. My goodness gracious, oh my.
Yeah, and both these guys worked a really nice round there. You know, you seen that late flurry there for ML. Lyric throughout the most of the first round was able to control the pace of a lot of things, but ML had a really, really good flurry there at the end.
Yeah, they were both getting after it. It's another one of those really tricky one to calls. Ultimately, Lyric did have the rock, so I'm inclined to lean that way, but you never can be sure. These guys are pretty well matched.
Yeah, I'd have to say so.
Ready to fight.
Second round about to start. Herb Dean waves them both on. Here we go. Touch of the gloves. Right hand down the pipe and a left hook behind it. 1-2. Right cross, left hook.
Nice leg kick there.
Elbow hits,
oh
uppercut, knocks him down. Beautiful combo, Laya.
All you can eat right there.
Knee to the gut by Lyric. Right hook, right uppercut.
It seems like Lyric's got his feet back under him here.
The kid's got exceptional takedown defense, too. You got to give him his credit there. Showing a well-roundedness. They're both striking very well, but Lyric has stopped dang near every takedown that ML has shot. Even there, like the low, he bounces back to his feet like his cat. The kid's got really quick reflexes. Kick to the body. ML gets him the clinch. Ever tenacious is ML walking forward, bringing terror with him. Looks for another takedown, but shooken off. Teep kick by Lyric. I'm surprised ML's looking for the takedown so vividly, considering he rocked Lyric bad on the feet early.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting choice, but maybe that's the game plan he had coming in, and maybe he could find some success as he gets knocked down.
Massive mistake there. He threw a flying knee, and like Lyric was nowhere near him. And when you throw a strike that hard, it leaves a big window. Lyric dropped him again with another left hook. Elbow nastiness. Throwing that Tony Ferguson action. Steps off. Left hook down the pipe. ML landed a hook, but Lyric did as well. 1-2. Steps off to the side. Left hook gets through.
Nice.
Clinch work action. Knees to the gut. Clinch again. Gets him to the cage. Looks for the throw. And just bounces off the ground like it's made of a trampoline. Sidestep action. Blast the body kick. I mean, that you're not going to see that on any highlight reel. Oh, you might see that one, though. I was going to say, Wheezy, that counter that he hit, the kick to the body, it's nothing flashy, but you sidestep a big overhand and kick your opponent in the body, they feel it.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's a stamina drainer right there.
If you know, you know. Big uppercuts to the body, and he's got him rattled. Left hook. 1-2 down the pipe.
And Lyric has really found a bit of a stamina advantage now that he's got those multiple body rocks now.
1, 2, 3. Lyric is really putting the pressure on. Looks to lead with an axe kick and decides against it, pulls it back. ML right on his toes now. Steps into a knee and a body uppercut. Fakes low but decides not to throw. Right cross, body kick. Double jab action, falls on air. Beautiful teep kick. Hit him with the This Is Sparta and made 15 feet.
Ooh, nice hook there.
Nice right hand and a left hook to end for ML. That is going to be the end of the second round. And my goodness, I just noticed. Holy shit, what an ugly tattoo on his face.
Yeah, I'd have to say so.
That threw me for I didn't notice he had his left side to me the whole time. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's an ugly little fucker.
That way he can fight, though. You know what they say, ugly dudes can fight. So he's in the right sport.
Yeah, absolutely. And as for that round, both these guys are really outputting crazy.
Oh, respect! He says, fuck your glove touch and shoots for the takedown. Say what you want. And then he says, respect. The ball's on this kid. I love this guy. What an asshole. He must go to the school of hashish hands.
Yeah, that's the hashish hand special right there.
Clinch work. Takes him down.
Just once again, just excellent takedown defense. He's just showing off. Again.
Side kick action to create a little room. Dives for them toes, but it wasn't meant for B. He has the right idea considering how low Lyric's stamina is. That's a good time to shoot for a takedown, but the range was a little off. 1-2 lands flush for ML. Knee to the gut by Lyric. Big upward elbow. Hit him with that Tony Ferg.
Oh my
Two
goodness.
to the body. Cracked him again. Fakes the uppercut. Right hand's got him rocked. Left hook, and he just lifts him off his feet. My goodness gracious. Lyric gets it done in violent fashion early in the third round.
And my goodness, somebody needs to go and check on ML. This guy might be hurt.
He came right off his feet too. That was a hard land, and he hit the turf or the canvas face first. My goodness, what a KO.
Yeah, if ML was wearing socks, he definitely came out of him right there.
Nevertheless, a good fight by both these guys. They did a great job. They came, they saw, they threw bombs. What more can you ask for two young fighters? Lyric comes out on top, gets his first win in the SVG League. Salute to him, but ML's going to have to come back next card and try to get it done then.
Yeah, absolutely. Excellent work by these guys putting on an entertaining fight.
All right, well, it's time for the co-main event of the dark matches, Weasel, so let's get after it.
Yeah, let's go, man.
All right, Weezy, cruising right along. Co-main event of the dark matches, and we got Peeps taking on Espinosa.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun little fight. You know, two decently new guys. I like coming out here and watching these new guys come out here selling bombs.
Espinosa looked really sharp in his debut on the last card. Weezy getting himself a knockout in the third round, and now he's taking on an up-and-comer, newcomer, Peeps.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking good so far in his first minute or so.
Left hook lands by Peeps. Switches stances, and Espinosa cracks him with a right hand. Another beautiful right hook. Big uppercut and a rip to the body by Espinosa. Left head kick lands on the block. Body kick by Espinosa gets through. Turning side kick does damage. Fast pace, early going, Weezy. Head kick gets through and blasts Peeps, and he ate it like it was nothing.
Yeah, these guys are being a bit high octane here.
Goes down low
it
with
might
the
be
right
the
hand.
setting here.
Big
Might be
right
the
hook.
setting of the south side of Prov. Getting these guys active.
It's something in the air. Misses the uppercut. Big uppercut.
Ooh.
Espinosa drops him. Flying triangle, please.
Oh, if he pulls this off, it's going to be crazy.
He needs to go for a fake, though. He can step out. And he gets the denial. Beautiful.
Big.
There goes a big 70%.
And he's still in a lot of danger here.
Full mount for Espinosa. Definitely looking to deny a transition here. Gets into the half guard, but a good position to be in. Looks to step over into side control and gets reversed. Great job by Peeps. Looks for the posture up, but Espinosa was not having it. Going for the heel hook action now. He needs one denial. He just got it. Can he crank it?
Oh, that's it.
He's pulling on it. And make that 2 finishes in 2 fights as Espinosa gets the calf slicer in the first round.
Yeah. What can you say?
I can say someone's going to have to do something pretty fucking slick to take submission of the night from this kid.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the flying triangle into the calf slicer. What a submission.
That's a rare combo. That sounds like some Charles Oliveira shit right there, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. What a performance by him. He did an excellent job. He came out here, you know, looked good early on, got the fight to the ground, and finished it with a killer instinct. So what more can you ask for?
I mean, we didn't get to see too much of Peeps. It was a relatively quick fight, but in the short time we did see, he did throw some good combos, and he did have a good reversal on the ground. So I'm inclined to think that this kid knows how to throw them hands. It says I think he ran into a tough kid. You know, Espinosa's now 2-0 with 2 finishes, and definitely one to keep your eye on going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. 2-0. He's going to be looking, you know, at a jump up in competition next card, and you know, it's going to be exciting to see how he handles it.
All right, Wheezy. Well, that was the co-main event of the dark matches. We still got the main, so let's get to it.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, Wheezy. Main event of the dark matches, and we got Sahara taking on Bam.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting fight. Sahara's looked, you know, very strong. You know, not found all the success quite yet, but he's looked very nice.
Both guys looking to pick up their second win in the SVG League here tonight. Big elbow and a left hook right behind it for Bam. Left hand and Bam knocks him down to the ground. Teep kick.
Looking very strong.
Head kick. Leg kick. Left hook. These guys are just going shot for shot. Right hand landed flush for Bam. Another right hook and a left hook. Teep kick, calf kick landed for Bam, but the right hand came right behind for Sahara.
Bam's got to be careful throwing those kicks in boxing range.
He stepped out of the way of the punches and back in the way and out of the way again.
Pull.
The movement is crazy.
Guy's showing off some high-level boxing techniques.
Gets underneath the teep and wings the uppercut. Beautiful shot by Bam. Uppercut to the body. Head kick lands. Left hook. Right uppercut. There's a big elbow and a left hook and he drops him. Body kick lands. Knee to the gut. Uppercut. Big teep kick.
Nice.
Kick to the body. Left hook lands flush.
I do have to note, look at that massive cut on Sahara's eye here.
Yeah, he got hit with a lot of left hands early. That's not too surprising. Doesn't matter how tough you are. Bam keeps cracking you with those hooks. You're going to split.
Ooh.
Left hook lands flush. Kick to the body.
Oh. You guys are trading big rock.
Uppercut from Sahara now. Punch downstairs. Left hooks from Bam. Teep kick. Big elbow and a left hook.
Yeah, I'm just being very efficient right now.
Uppercut into the block. Knee to the gut. Both men throw left hooks, but Sahara hit a little harder on that exchange. Beautiful step back, roundhouse to the body by Bam.
And now look at that eye. It is, he's bleeding like a stuffed pig right now.
Yeah, he is absolutely leaking like a sieve. Elbow upstairs, right in the old chops. Left hook and an uppercut, same time exchange. These guys are just getting after it.
And that body kick has been there. He's found a home for that. And he's landed 4 or 5 over the last couple minutes here.
And that's going to be the end of the first round. I mean, both guys had some good shots, but ultimately Bam, I'd say, did a little bit more damage. I mean, it clearly looks like it as Sahara's going back to his corner, and look at that. He's got a new scar for life.
Yeah, that's a war. That's a war scar right there.
He'll definitely remember Bam every time he goes to shave.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one hell of a cut.
Well, Herb Dean checks on one, checks on the other, and says, let's get to it. Right hand on the block. Uppercut.
Opens that cut right back up.
Big uppercut from Bam. Head kick drops Sahara. Bam dives in there. Doesn't follow up with any shots, though. Stands up. Sahara looks for the takedown. Bam defends. Couple knees. Gets under the head kick to Sahara and gets the takedown. Perhaps just want to take a break from getting punched in the head for a minute. Goes the other way. Bam goes up. Sahara goes with him. Drives shots into his gut.
And this is just good work right here. Just working the body. You know, those shots add up quickly.
Beautiful sweep right there by Bam as he takes the backside control. Sahara rolled over into the full guard, but Bam rolled with him. Opts to stand up on his own and drives a roundhouse to the body. 1-2.
Yeah, Sahara's got to be careful because Dr. Shithead's just standing on the steps waiting to come in.
Right hook. Hurts him. Flicks that kick. Left hook drops him.
Goodness.
Sahara just crumpled Bam. Goes to the stacked guard. Couple of lefts.
Oh, these are big
Make
shots.
it 5. Right hand gets through. And just like that, that's how fast things can change in the SVG League. 1 minute you're putting the beats on Sahara. The next minute he's knocking you out.
Yeah, what a comeback on his part. You know, he was getting his ass whooped all over this cage, all fight. He comes back. He kept the fight close enough to where he was within striking distance, and he pounced with killer instinct, got in the stacked guard, and found the finish. Excellent work.
Yeah, put some respect on his name. I mean, this is one of those fights where both guys' stock goes up, in my opinion, because Bam was winning. He looked like he was the better fighter on the night in terms of technique. He was landing more. He looked solid, but Sahara will not give up. You got to kill the kid if you want to put him away. He kept coming forward. He blasted a hook, knocked Bam down, and he showed his killer instinct. No fucking around. Dived in there and put him away. Absolutely fantastic job by Sahara, and a great job by Bam too. I give credit where the credit's due. Great fight by both these guys.
Yeah, absolutely. What more can you say? Another excellent fight here on this card.
Hell of a main event for the dark matches. Well, Weezy, we still got the whole early prelims ahead of us, so let's get right after it.
I can't wait.
All right, Weezy, first fight of the early prelims. We got the Milkman. We got the Little Lion. A couple of veterans coming at you.
Yeah, this is a fun fight, too. Fan-friendly styles. These guys put on shows. These guys have been around forever. Perennial veterans meeting early on in the card here.
Perennial. I'm talking about one guy's got 36 fights coming into this fight, and one guy's got 37. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So,
yeah, you got 70 fights, 70-plus fights across these two.
Yep. Getting right after it. They're in the middle of the octagon. Little Lion reaches for the clinch. Milkman shakes it off and throws an uppercut. Beautiful foot sweep by the Little Lion. Takes him down. Steps over. Denied the beautiful get up. Stepped into the half guard, or into the side control, excuse me. Postures up. Fires a right hand. He went for two of them, but Milkman shrimped out of the way and got back to the half easy. Pushes him back into guard. A much better position to be. You don't have to worry about taking too much damage here as the fighter on the bottom. And you got a lot of options. Sweeps and attacks like submissions. So, better place. But this is not where you want to be. Throws his legs over, though. No smash tonight. Instead, he goes right to the side control.
And both these guys have, you know, over these past few months or so, have really been working on their jiu-jitsu. And so it's going to be interesting to see how these guys match up.
Throwing hands is Little Lion.
Nice defense there by Milkman.
Goes for the get up, and Little Lion stayed with it all. Didn't fall for any of the fakes and blocked a major transition. Stayed on top. Back into guard from the Milkman. Much better position to be again, but this time even better. Pushes him off and then rolls them bows. Misses on the uppercut. He eats a shot to the body as he landed that left upstairs. Little Lion did get cracked, but he landed a good shot to the body as well.
Ooh.
Nice exchange again. The uppercut for Hook, our old favorite.
Nice takedown defense there by Milkman.
Gets him against the cage. Couple knees to the old gut. 2 rips downstairs. Big elbow by the Milkman.
Goodness, what
Knocks
combo.
him down with an uppercut. Knee to the gut. Left lands. Big uppercut landed at the end of that combo again.
Milkman just working these excellent combos.
Punches his way out of the clinch. Big pull by Little Lion.
Goodness.
He drops him with a devastating hook. Man, he would have loved to kept going there. Oh, Milkman sweeps him to mount. Nevertheless, the end of the round.
Yeah, what a first round by these guys. These guys came out here and were firing on all cylinders. These guys have spent a lot more time on the ground than I would have expected. But, you know, these guys have been working on their wrestling and jiu-jitsu. So this is really comes as no surprise when you look back at it.
Yeah, that's a tough one to score, Wheezy. I don't know. I'm glad I'm not a judge for that round because they both hurt each other bad and shit. So that's tricky. Milkman goes to show respect. Little Lion says, no time for that horse shit. And comes right forward.
I'll touch your glove and then I'm going to fight you.
2 jabs and an uppercut into the block. Big uppercut from Little Lion and smokes him with a left hook. Stacked guard. Right hook. Right cross gets skimmed. Steps over. Comes back to stack guard. This time he pushes him away to his Milkman. He explodes up. Puts his hands behind his Bizak. Misses on the uppercut. Needs a left hook. That left hook has been money in the bank for Little Lion.
And Little Lion's found a lot of successes at interrupting these combos as he gets a big slam here.
Looking for perhaps the rear naked or if not the back sitting. Milkman does not allow it. Stands up. Back drag by a Little Lion. Steps over into backside control. Starts winging some uppercuts. Milkman catches one and rolls him over into the side control. Steps over into mount.
He's going to look for a rock here.
Left hook gets through. Right hooks get
these
through.
are big shots.
Big elbow gets through.
There's the rock.
Denial by Little Lion. Milkman tried to go for the sub or the posture, and it was not allowed. Posture up again. Couple lefts. A right and a left.
Ooh.
Beautiful post by Little Lion. He needs to posture right up and move. Opts to stay in the half guard. Half guard pulled by Milkman. Fake to the mount.
These guys are just rolling all over the place.
Another get-up attempt by Milkman settles for the sprawl. Close enough that he could have a fast get-up attempt, but Little Lion gets his back off the cage.
Very smart move.
Milkman rolls with it.
And I'm surprised Little Lion has stayed down here this long, considering the success he's had on the feet.
Beautiful sweep by the Milkman as he gets into the half guard. Steps over into the full mount. Postures up. He had a lot of success here earlier.
Goodness.
Big left hooks are getting through.
Shots.
Massive elbow. Little Lion's got a vicious cut and a lot of head health damage. Left cross, left hook.
Ooh, these are just big
right
shots.
Cross, left hook, right cross, and he pounds out the Little Lion from half guard. Milkman knocks him out in the second round.
Milk. Just excellent work by Milkman there. You know, these guys were reversing each other all fight, and did an excellent job there on Milkman's behalf to get out there and posture up and get all that damage he needed to get to off and win the fight. Excellent work.
Yeah, great job. I mean, very back and forth. Both guys had their opportunities to win for sure. Little Lion clipped Milkman early, tried to follow up. Milkman fought back. Milkman clipped Little Lion. Little Lion fought back. But ultimately, once Milkman secured that half guard, he postured up and started dropping bombs, and that was all it took.
Yeah, sometimes it only takes one.
Yeah. Well, as good as that was, Wheezy, we got some more to get after, so let's get after it.
Yeah, let's go, man.
All right, Wheezy's second fight of the early prees. We got Hypes and we got Jigsaw.
Yeah, these guys, you know, they love to get after it. These guys also have a ton of fights in this league. And
28 for Hypes, 29 for Jig.
Yeah, and these guys, I'm going to be excited to see how these guys match up.
Absolutely. Jigsaw throwing those left hands. Throws the jab with the hook right behind it. Quick. Hypes blasts a power shot. Knee to the gut. Uppercut to the stomach. Big uppercut again. Overhand lands for Jigsaw. Left hook on the block, but finally he gets through with the block break jambalaya. Hypes cracks him with a few of his own. And Hypes hits like a truck. You do not want to take those shots.
Yeah, it only takes a few when you're Hypes.
Throws a couple of knees.
Oof.
Right hook, left hook, and he's got him hurt.
And that's just a notice on how hard Hypes hits.
Misses the teep kick. Jab cross, lead hook. Misses the body kick, and Hypes clacks him with a left hook.
What was he punching at?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you see ghosts. You got as many fights as these guys. You never know. Could be a little of the CTE coming through. Knee to the gut. Big uppercut from Hypes. Knee to the gut from Hypes. Another knee to the gut. Clinch work.
Oh.
Knee to the gut. And another knee to the gut.
Ooh. Nice little combo there. Oh.
Flying knee by Hypes. Big left hook lands for Jigsaw.
Both these guys are trading. Look at how far the head health has come down.
Jigsaw's staying just out of range, too.
And that's what we know him for, is that really good footwork that he's got.
Thing is, he's using a lot of stamina. If Hypes catches
Oh my goodness, what a combo.
puts it on him, drops him. He's following up here. Couple of right hooks, couple of left hooks.
Oh my, this could be it. Needs
Oh,
one
if he
shot.
had to hit one more, I think it would have been the end. Jigsaw hanging on by the skin of his rump. Punch to the body by Hypes. Jigsaw looking for the armbar, but Jigsaw does not get it. Instead, Hypes postures up and cracks him a few to the old ribs. Looks for the old guillotine. Chance here to make something happen. He could sweep them out, too. Hypes looks to step out, and he does.
Well done by Hypes. Nice submission defense.
Still a bit of a stamina advantage for Jiggy in the temporary, but goes up for another guillotine, but not enough time.
Another excellent round by these guys. These guys are matching up just how I thought they would. Just high octane. Like I mentioned, these guys' head health has come down a massive amount in just this first round.
Well, Jiggy was picking them apart early, but then once Hypes cracked him, he started to pull away a little bit. Hypes really floored him bad with that combo.
Yeah.
And I mean, you see, like, one shot, Jigsaw, is already cut bad under his left eye, so... I mean, Jigsaw, a man who knows everything about cuts. They call him the Butcher for a reason. 3 doctor stoppages in the league. No one else even has one.
Yeah, no, he likes Dr. Shithead.
Flicks the jab out there. Left hook on the block.
Keep going, keep going.
coming up short on the combo. Jigsaw's trying to stay just out of range and pick him apart, but Hypes is not letting him hit him.
Yeah, but with Jigsaw being the shorter fighter, he's got to play inside of range, and Hypes is kind of using that to his advantage. He's staying long, he's staying with the teep kicks, the jabs, and whatnot, working off of it.
My. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looked like a mitt drill there, Wheezy. Just jab, cross, and it came out very quick.
Yeah, whenever you're able to plant your feet and throw like that, it just makes for like very, very quick combos. So somebody I know who does that really well is Smoochie.
Big overhand by
my
Hypes.
Goodness.
Uppercut, another uppercut, drops him. Jigsaw with the up kick.
Hypes does have to be careful because he does have a considerable cut there on his left side. Or on his right side, my fault.
Big right hook by Hypes. 2 more elbows, and that's just devastating. Oh, left hook floors him. Hypes right on his toes. When Hypes smells blood, I mean, he used to be crazy. He's toned it down a lot. He's more methodical now, but he does have that killer instinct, make no doubt. Jigsaw cracked Hypes, though, with an uppercut. Hit him with a big calm down shot.
I think Jigsaw's really got to be mindful of that stamina. He's missing well over half now.
Well, and his head health is so low, too. And, I mean, he's never been known as a ground fighter, so he doesn't have anywhere to go from here. He's really going to have to pick his shots.
Yeah, and once you get down here, you got to be very, very careful. Especially against a guy who like Hypes, who can just, let off like 4 shots out of nowhere.
He hit him with 2 right there, the old 1-2. And oh my goodness. Flying knee smoked him. Throwing bombs on the ground, and he opts to let him up. 1-2 down the pipe, and I mean, that was just like, if you look up 1-2 in the dictionary, there it is. Hypes cracks him and puts him out cold in the second round.
Yeah, that's an excellent fight by Hypes. He put on quite the show here. He was methodical. He stayed defensively sound, and honestly, that got him the win in this fight. He pulled ahead. He took the stamina and head health control and never gave it back.
Hey, that's the 15th win for the kid in the SVG League, a true veteran of the league, and not many people can say they got 15 wins in the league, so big shout-outs to Hypes.
Yeah, good man.
All right, Weezy, we got the co-main event of the early prelims next, so let's get after it.
Yeah, man.
All right, Weezy, co-main event of the early prelims, and we got Professor Pasta taking on CY70.
Yeah, a little short notice fight here, but, CY70 able to step in there and make this fight happen, so kudos to him.
Yeah, when I called CY70 to take this fight short notice, he said, let me finish my drink and I'll be on a plane. And here he is. Big uppercut by Cy. Pasta cracks him with an uppercut. Left hook lands flush, as does the right cross behind it. Another beautiful right cross by Cy, but he ate a left hook.
And Professor Pasta's looked very nice since joining the league, and this is a big test from him against a guy like CY7D, who's been all over this card. He's shown off great flashes.
Right cross, flicks a head kick, does Professor Pasta. An uppercut. Right hook gets through. Step back cross by CY. Right cross again. One, two, three.
Oh, nice.
Oh, looked for a big counter there. It was Pasta, but he decided not to throw it.
And Professor Pasta is just controlling this cage right now. He's got CY70 all over the back of that cage.
Yeah, it's almost like he was magnetized, but Cy starting to punch his way to the center now.
And that's what you got to do. If you got a guy who's putting a lot of pressure on you, the best way to do it is to throw punches back at them, force them to back up.
1-2, and that uppercut will make you think. Right cross landed in there, left hook. Cy's kept that head health low for Professor Pasta.
Ooh, that head kick almost landed though.
Throws a right hook, lands on the block. Cy switches into the southpaw and throws a lead right hook. Back into the orthodox.
And CY is one of those guys. He's one of the few guys in this league who's known to switch stances often.
Kick to the body, right hand, and a left uppercut from Sai. Big left uppercut.
Professor Pasta's got to be mindful of that head health. It's come down a lot.
Uppercut lands flush for Pasta. Sai doing that ballerina stuff, faking the old spinning back fist. Step back cross, body kick, spinning wheel kick upstairs. He's got Pasta on wobbly legs. Left hook landed well for Sai.
One can say he had noodles for legs.
Right hand misses from Pasta. Left hook.
Oh, nice.
Body kick. Again, the spinning wheeler upstairs, but it wasn't meant to be. Body kick again. Sai starting to land some good shots. Uppercuts got him on skates.
And this is just what he's known for. He will break you down quick.
Step back Superman.
Oh my goodness. What? Oh my goodness.
And you never seen that before. Step back Superman punch for the knockout. What an absolute gorgeous knockout by CY7D.
Yeah, I mean, that's an early contender for knockout of the night. You know, we have never seen this step back Superman punch into the knockout. Excellent work on CY, just continuing to do things that just don't get done very often.
Absolutely. As for Professor Pasta, he put up a good fight, but he ran into a tough kid tonight, and it was just a little bit too much too early.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's nothing to hang your hat on. You know, CY7D's been around for a long time, has a ton of experience, and is extremely talented in his own right. There's no shame in losing to that.
Well, that's the thing. You look at Sai's record, and you'd think he's like something like a 50-50 fighter. He doesn't have the greatest record in the world. But if you look deeper and you look at the people he's fought, not just who he's beat, but like who his losses came to, this guy's really been in there with the creme de la creme since the beginning of his career here. So, I mean, you can never sleep on this guy. It's a tough fight for anybody, and a massive win in his pocket here tonight on the south side of Prov.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always nice to get a win on the south side of Prov.
All right, well, as good as that one was, Weezy, we got one more here. We got the early prelims main event, so let's get after it.
Onward and upward.
All right, Weezy, here we go. Main event of the early prelims, and we got Loganov returning to take on Big Soul Reaper.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun little matchup here. You know, we've seen Loganov in the past. He's looked very strong versus Soul Reaper, a new up-and-comer.
Shoots for the early takedown, but a good denial by Soul Reaper. Spins him around back to the cage and fires a couple knees. Blasts a head kick upstairs, no dice. But a beautiful body kick back by Loganov.
Ooh.
Wow, three more good shots to the stomach, and he's starting early and often with the body attack.
Yeah, and Soul Reaper's got to make an adjustment to that.
Right hook falls on the block for the Soul Reaper. Beautiful body kick again by Log.
Nice.
Knee to the gut. Crane kick to the stomach now. Soul Reaper clinches up, fires a couple of knees on his own. Oh, the crane kick lands upstairs, and that's an early rock for the Terminator.
That's a beautiful start if you're Loganov.
Steps back, fires a left hook, pulls back the uppercut. Reaper fires back, but there's nothing there for him. Left hand falls on the block, as does the left hook. Big uppercut hits.
Loganov using good footwork right now.
Big right hand, knee to the stomach. Soul Reaper is right on Loganov's toes. I mean, Loganov has landed a lot better in the strikes early, but Soul Reaper is just walking on the shots, pushing forward.
Yeah, he's putting on good pressure, but he's got to be careful.
Pressure is one thing, but you got to back it up with some good power. You got to give him something to respect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good shot to the stomach by Soul Reaper. Crane kick falls on the block. Another good shot to the stomach by Reaper, but two more by Loganov now.
Yeah, those are starting to add up.
Body kick, uppercut. Big head kick. Big body kick.
And I'll say that body health there on Soul Reaper's already come down about half. He's got to be careful.
1, 2, 3. Knee to the gut. Punches him downstairs. This Reaper eats a crane kick to the stomach, though. Big shot to the tummy, one again. Both guys kind of focusing on a body attack a little bit, but Loganov is getting the better of the exchanges.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to agree. I think Soul Reaper needs to make an adjustment, especially around the body health, and he needs to make an adjustment in his attack as well. It just doesn't seem like Loganov's very uncomfortable right now.
Beautiful hook at the end of the round by Log as he makes a little cut on the left cheek of the Soul Reaper. All in all, a good round. I mean, Loganov came out, he went for that takedown. After the stuff, he just started attacking the body, and it was landing. And when you can attack the body early, man, it's a tough spot to be in. Reaper did make some good adjustments and fired back some shots of his own, and it's going to be interesting to see how these fuckers come out in the second round, Weezy.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like Soul Reaper, has just been walking onto a lot of shots. It's going to be interesting to see if he can make an adjustment here in the second and third round to try to mitigate that.
Big right hook by Loganov in the highlight. Definitely look to see that, more of that in the second round. As we know, Loganov hits like a truck. Originally known from his ground game, but sort of evolved more into a striker as of late.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing. But I mean, you got to be careful if he gets it to the ground. He's a finisher down there.
Cracks a left hook. Big knee to the body by Log.
Nice hook. Another nice hook.
Uppercut. Left hook on the block. Body kick. Look for back-to-back craners, but it wasn't meant to be.
Loganov just continuing to use good footwork. He's been moving around this ring. He's been on his bike, and it seems to find some success doing it. He's trapping Soul Reaper a lot here.
Soul Reaper probes with the jab. They both throw right hooks and land. Knee to the stomach.
Ooh. And that body damage has really come off. That's well over half of his body health gone here, not even midway through the second round. That's something he's got to make an adjustment on.
Fakes the cross, fakes the jab, and then throws the cross.
Nice catch of the knee there.
Crane kick misses. Double jab action from the Soul Reaper. Steps back, fires a hook and a cross. Left hook to the body, gets the hands up and blocks the hook coming back at him. Big uppercut and the left hook leg. Now the crane kick to the stomach. This one gets caught. A good cage awareness by Soul Reaper. Walk him to the cage and then start to fire.
Yeah, but Loganov just did an excellent job of just getting his back off the cage and circling out. I mean, he's back there now, but he's moving in and out. He's giving himself space.
Yeah, he's definitely been setting the trap, just moving backwards and throwing shots. And after Soul's missing, he's throwing some good counter shots too. But when you're fighting a guy with footwork like this, you got to do stuff like what Reaper did and get his back to that cage.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. It could be ultra frustrating as a pressure striker to get a guy who's on their bike the entire fight, which could really lead to mistakes being made.
Knee to the body. Uppercut on the block. Clinch work by Log. Couple knees there, but a nice left hook as Soul Reaper punches his way out. Blast the body kick.
Nice catch in the knee again. He needs more of that.
I'm surprised considering how much Loganov has hit him in the body already that we haven't seen a rock down there yet.
Yeah, I mean, still a whole nother round to go, though.
Left hook lands flush.
Nice.
There's a big knee, and there's a flashing body. It's close to, man. I mean, he's just been putting that money in the bank, and it's just devastating when you have a sore body like that. Not only do you have to worry about possibly being flashed or rocked or dropped, but the stamina penalty that comes with it is just often unsurmountable.
Right, and it's one of those things that's sneaky at first. You really don't think much about it when you get kneed once or body kicked once or twice in the first round, and then you blink twice, and in the second round you have no stamina.
You see in the highlights here, though, when Reaper is landing, I mean, he's got some devastating power in those shots. It's just both these guys have done the same thing in the sense that they haven't let that full combo get through. They get hit with a good shot here or there, but it's rare you see them get hit with 2 or 3 shots in a row.
You're just being defensive.
Oh!
Ooh, big shot.
Massive left uppercut from the Reaper there. He hurts Logan. He sits him down with the right hook. Just like that, the tide could be turning. You hear the crowd going crazy here on the south side of Prov.
These fans love violence.
Body kick by Loganov.
I'm just able to lunge out of there. Ooh, nice knee.
Gets the clinch going again. Switching up the pace is the former champion. Knee on, or feet on hips. Good denial there by the big Soul Reaper. Grabs the ankle and uses it to get back to his feet. Side kick to create a little bit of space. Right hook. Left straight gets through. Left hook. Oh, a big left hook lands for Logue. And he sits the Soul Reaper down. Throws the legs to the side. Fakes the up. Goes for the mount. Denied. Half guard recovered by the Soul Reaper.
Excellent defense there by Soul Reaper. And allow him to get that posture up.
Little pity pat action right now, Wheezy. Loganov looked to build that GA, fakes to half guard, opts to stand up, drives a kick into the body of the Soul Reaper, make it twice, make
Look
it
at the
thrice.
stamina difference.
Couple of knees from the clinch from the Soul Reaper. I'm surprised Log's not punching him in the body in the clinch. Knee to the body. Reaper cracks him with a right hook, but he's so tired. There's not a lot of pepper on that steak.
Yeah, no. He's been neutralized a little bit now. One big shot can change it.
He's moved to the southpaw, Wheezy. Gets kicked to the stomach. Fires an uppercut. Knee to the body. Big uppercut, and he's got Reaper hurt. And he hurts him low. Drops him upstairs with a hook. The Terminator dives into the guard. Stock guard. He's firing big shots. And there's a massive right hand to put the Soul Reaper out. The Terminator gets it done in devastating fashion in the 3rd round.
Yeah, what can I say? I told you on the ground this guy's a finisher. You know, he does not mess around at all about getting these finishes. And, you know, he did an excellent job with his game plan. He worked the body damage, and it was money in the bank early on and often. And, you know, it resulted in a finish here in the 3rd round. Excellent workload.
Yeah, great work by the Terminator to get it done. I mean, big shout out to Soul Reaper, too. He's 1-0 in the league coming into this fight, so to take on a former champion, especially in his return match, you know he wants to make a statement. I mean, it says a lot about Reaper, too. He obviously has a good level, and I hope to see him come back and bounce back in a big way. But, I mean, shit, at the end of the day, tonight belongs to the Loganov. He got it done.
Yeah, absolutely. Excellent work.
All right, Wheezy. Well, as good as it was, we still got the whole prelims and main card ahead of us, so let's get after it.
Let's go, bro.
Up next, we got Figgy versus Wolf.
All right, Weezy, we are on the prelims, SVG WAR 66 on the south side of Prov, and we got Wolfman taking on Figgy.
Yeah, this is going to be an excellent little fight here. Wolf is always exciting to watch, and Figgy making a step up in competition, making it up here to the prelim, so.
Yeah, Figgy came in the league hot a while back. He came in, went 3-0. He tasted defeat for the first time, and we haven't seen him since, so it'll be interesting. Maybe he's been working hard in the gym. He's got himself a fair test coming back as he's taking on the former champion, Wolf.
Yeah, absolutely, and Wolf trying to, you know, make his way back up into the contention area.
1-2 down the pipe, but Figgy well out of the way, fires a knee, and then eats a right hand from Wolf right after.
Nice uppercut counter there.
Another left hook lands good for the Wolfman. Throws that axe kick out there, a technique he loves to throw.
Yeah, and he always does it falling away. That's how you know Wolf is throwing it.
1, 2, 3. He stood tall and exchanged did Wolf. He ate a couple shots, but he landed. And my goodness, Figgy cracked him with a picture-perfect head kick. I don't know how Wolf took that.
My goodness.
He's got a chin made of plutonium. Figgy on top in the guard. Wolf hips, goes for the hip fake and then leans. Figgy denied it, steps to the half guard. Little pity pat action to build up that GA. Looks to go to mount, but Wolf said no sir and pushes him right back into the guard. Denies the get up, hip fake, slides over into the half guard, and now he's got the top position.
Yeah, and Wolf is one of those guys who's always been sneakily good on the ground. He's had a very good ground game ever since UFC 4.
Yeah, he is kind of like fits into that arc of a wrestler that plays with striking archetypes. He does definitely have really good wrestling under his belt, and will definitely feel at home here as he gets another big denial.
That's
there.
a
He's
big
got
deny.
a massive temporary stamina advantage. Doesn't
He could
look
look
for
to
any.
attack.
Yeah, he rolls with him though. He's just rolling him around like that. Looks for the ankle, rolls into half guard himself. Does Figgy. Pity pat action back and forth. Looks for the guard recover. Wolf denies, postures up. Right hand, a couple of left hands. Another denial. Every time he's going for that push into guard, Wolf is all over it. Looks for the step
Nice
over into
denial.
mount and taken away by Figgy. Gets aggressive and Wolf says no sir and takes that away as well.
Just showing excellent top control like we've mentioned.
Denial. Goes for the guillotine. And Wolf just pops his head out. 1-2 on the block. Big 1-2 back. Figgy says that's how you throw a 1-2. Looking for another head kick. Pulled it back. Teep to the stomach. Left on the block. Right hook lands flush. Another right and a left to the body. And that's going to be the end of the first round, we see.
Yeah, that's an excellent first round by both these guys. I think it's a Figgy round with the knockdown, but I think overall throughout the round, Wolf was finding a lot of success in the exchanges overall, but Figgy with that big head kick really might have pushed that round in his favor.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. We'll have to see how both guys come out here in the beginning of the second. They touch gloves, and right away,
my
Wolf
goodness.
throws that axe kick. Head kick onto the block. Aggressive level 10.
That was a big combo.
Left hook lands flush for the Wolfman. Right hand lands for Figgy. Left hook behind it. Wolf cracks him with an uppercut. Left and then a beautiful axe kick that hits nothing. Uppercut lands flush for Wolf. Kick to the body caught by Wolf. Left hook cracks him. Both men throw hooks and land.
And the head health is growing in Wolf's favor here.
Well, yeah, you take away that beautiful left hook. You take away that massive head kick that land for Figgy, and it's probably a lot, in Wolf's favor.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Wolf is doing an excellent job, like baiting stuff. He's using really good footwork, and I think that's going a long way here against Figgy.
Well, definitely here in this second round, he's landing with the higher volume. He's landing the better shots and more of them.
Oh my
Axe
goodness,
kick hits him
another one.
again. That kick is deadly, I'm telling you. There's another one. The head health is just barely hanging on. Uppercut into the block. Right hand lands flush for Wolf. Left hook sits him down. He dive bombs but gets kicked in the head. They are going crazy here on the south side of Prov. Left
Wolf
into
is
the
just being
block.
so efficient, just extra efficient in what
He
he's doing.
missed the hook and then got out of the way of the uppercut. He is locked in right now.
Yeah, he's putting on a show.
Left uppercut, right cross, right hook. Beautiful left hook on the body shot. He sat him down, ripped one to the gut. Figgy's head health is just glowing. It feels like it's only a matter of time. But there's
my
a
goodness.
massive need for Figgy. Kick to the body.
He's going to need more of that.
Oh, man.
My
They
goodness.
both throw left hooks, and Figgy hit a breakdance move.
Yeah, he's sitting over there. I'm sure his whole body's gonna hurt when he wakes up.
Yeah, absolutely massive hook from the Wolfman as he cracks Figgy. I mean, they threw it the exact same time, looking like Carlos Condit versus Dan Hardy back in the day. It's just Wolf had a little more pop in the shot, and he put him out hard cold.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. Wolf did such great, efficient work through the first 2 rounds there, and was able to fight and finish there in the second round. And you know, he was just being methodical. He's being smart, and you know, most of his shots were landing where they were intended to be landed at, and that's the story of this fight.
Definitely. You see he's got a little swollen left eye, and he's got a cut over the right eye. Both these fighters will be feeling it tomorrow, but it'll go down a little easier for the Wolfman as he smokes him in the second round to get back on track. As for Figgy, you know, he had a long time off before this card. Maybe he had to, you know, hit the ground running and get his rhythm back, and hope to see both these guys come back and fight again soon, because they put on a hell of a show here.
Yeah, absolutely. No such thing as a boring Wolf fight, and Figgy has shown great promise thus far. So,
all right, Wheezy. Well, as good as that was, we got more, so let's get to it.
let's go.
Up next, we got Winter Massacre versus Dani.
All right, second fight of the prelims, Wheezy. We got Dani, we got Winter Massacre. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's go. This is going to be an exciting little fight here. You know, Ferrani's looked really, really strong.
Yeah, 3-1 since he's come in the league, Wheezy. Not bad.
Yeah, absolutely. And the same thing can be said about Winter Massacre. He's shown great promise thus far.
He started off 4-0 himself. Yeah, so 2 guys who came off to a hot start now meeting here. 19th ranked Winter Massacre, not ranked Dani, so a number on the line.
Yeah, absolutely. And these guys, you know, are very different styles. You know, Winter Massacre is more of a ground guy. He likes to work the clinch. He, you know, not really known that much for his boxing, but Dani, on the other hand, is known for that boxing.
And right on cue, Winter Massacre went for the trip, got down, but Dani stood up, and now it just popped him with a couple of shots. 2 to the body from Winter, blocks the uppercut that comes back his way, and good for him because it had bad intentions. Big knee to the stomach.
And that's one thing as a striker. When you're fighting a grappler, you need to be mindful of your stamina while standing up, because a lot of times the grapplers will look to get your stamina down on the feet and then work that advantage on the ground.
Massive takedown there for Winter Massacre Weasel as he hit the double leg and ended up right inside control. Back into half guard now after the shrimp from Dani, but still a very good position for Winter Massacre to be this early in the round. Double fake, looks for the back take, and look at that. Dani with the sneaky moves.
Yeah, excellent work.
Says, let's stand up and trade some shots. Both men throw left hands and land. Leg kick by Winter, but he runs into 3 punches in return from Dani.
Yeah, Winter Massacre's got to be careful about what he's eating here.
Winter got really low on that, went for the ankle pick, but Dani had the balance to stay up.
Nice 1-2 there. Another one gets through as well.
Uppercut onto the block. Flicking out, fighting long is Winter Massacre while moving backwards.
It does seem like Dani's getting the better of these trades on the feet, you know, as we kind of expected going into this matchup. Winter Massacre's got to try to get to the ground, but Dani's showing some really good takedown defense.
Massive flying knee lands, and man, he was at the extent of that range, Wheezy. That way, he reached him for that one.
Yeah.
But a massive takedown for Winter Massacre, gets himself out of trouble and puts himself in a good position at once. Looks for the get-up. Winter was not wise to it. Now he's got his back to the cage. Another flying knee, and I don't know how Winter ate that one so easy. My goodness. Looks for the left hook. Winter goes underneath. Now, I can't help but notice Winter keeps turning that takedown in the same direction. I wonder if Dani's going to pick up on that.
Ooh, nice defense to end that round.
Yeah, and that will be the end of the first. I mean, a good round overall, Wheezy. Very hard one to call, but I mean, I think just the rock alone, you got to give it to Dani.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think Durrani had some really good exchanges there on the feet in round 1 and was able to take that advantage away from Winter Massacre by denying a lot of those takedowns that he was shooting. And what he did get, he was able to stand right back up.
And those takedown denials go a long way for the stamina. You see he's got the stamina advantage coming in to the second round here. I mean, takedowns don't get easier to get usually unless, you know, you kill the other guy's stamina. But as the less stamina you got, the less gas in your tank, the harder it is to drive.
And that's a dream thing for a strike first kind of guy like Durrani is having that stamina advantage going into round 2.
Massive right hand land from Winter, a good knee and a good elbow as he's starting to put a couple shots together here, starting off the second round. Looks for the old judo throw and he gets it. Feet on hips, throws him to the side and he's in side control. Steps over. And look at this, he's going for some Darce action. I mean, the stamina is so close. Durrani looks to get out, and he does, easily, gets into the north-south. Admirable attempt by Winter Massacre, but, I mean, you gotta have a bit of a stamina advantage, or you gotta be super sneaky.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he was just trying to throw that threat, that sub out there, because Durrani's been faking a lot on the ground.
Shoots for the double leg, but out of range. Durrani stepped back to clear his head after taking that shot.
I think he's tired of chasing Winter Massacre around. I think that's what he's trying to state. He's like, I'm not going to chase you.
1-2. Rips to the body. Winter probing forward with that jab and eats a left hook. Shoots a takedown, turns it again. He turns it to the left, but he gets it.
Yeah, that takedown's been there, man. He's why change it?
Durrani rolls over into the sprawl, steps to the left, and gets on up, just like that.
And he's done an excellent job of just getting back to his feet.
Hits him with the old foot sweep. Doesn't follow up on the ground, though. Lets him stand up and cracks him one to the gut. Flying knee attempt again by Durrani. This time it falls stale. Uppercut lands flush at the end of the combo.
It was a beautiful combo.
Head kick lands flush, and again, Winter Massacre showing off that nuclear chin. Left hook lands. Big pickup and have a fucking prime, Durrani. Elbow to the face. Posture up by Winter Massacre. Rips a couple of hooks. Lucky that he swept that cross at the end, and he's lucky he didn't get a full sweep. Steps into mount, but look at the defense on Durrani as he rolls him over and ends up on top. Another very close round, Weasel, this time without the rock to separate them.
Yeah, absolutely, and this, could be a Winter Massacre round. He worked a lot of ground game, but you never know. This is razor close, and I think once again we're starting to see that story of two different styles here. With that ground style of Winter Massacre and the boxing style here of Durrani.
I think that slam will definitely make a massive impression on the judges. I mean, that's a damaged newer hand. It's a takedown kind of thing. It's not easy to hit those power singles and doubles in UFC 5. They came a lot easier in UFC 4 than they do now. He just hit a big one. The striking was pretty easy, so it could be 1-1 right now. Early takedown by Massacre, too, to start off here in the third round. Exactly where he'll want to be.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is what you're looking for.
Looks for the Darce choke, but Farini says forget about that. Looks for the get-up. Goes for the Darce again. Farini says forget about that. Denial by Winter.
Down.
Another denial. He is just like steadfast on that Darce choke.
Yeah, he wants it.
Durrani doing a great job to get back to his feet after defending well. He says he returns the favor now and he gives Winter Massacre to prime. Oh, look at this. He got the Darce choke from the bottom and he's got major stamina advantage.
This could be big.
Oh my days. How he let him out of that, I will never know. A massive blunder
stamina
by
advantage.
Wintermass.
Yeah, when you have that big...
Yeah, just go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of things you could do. Go for it, throw a fake, but he just stood there and let him go. Maybe thought it was a fake. I don't know what, but very surprising.
And that takedown again, he's been turning it down this entire fight, and Durrani just hasn't, been able to stop it yet to this point.
It's a good and a bad thing for Durrani. It's and for the same reason, because he's getting exposed in that one particular flaw in his defenses. He can't defend the takedown to that direction. So it's bad because he's getting taken advantage of in this fight, but it's good because going forward, he'll probably know about it after this fight.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be something to work on.
Winter Massacre has a minute and a half here. If he holds on and just does this, I mean, I could still see him very easily winning this decision if they gave him the second round.
Yeah, absolutely. Who knows how that second round went?
Pity pat action. I don't see too much urgency from either guy right now. Big denial by Durrani. He has a chance now to try to do something and steal the round. Push back into guard. Only 50 seconds. He gets up. Here's his chance.
Yeah, he's got to do something here, I think. I don't know if he wants a convincing victory here.
1-2 down the pipe. Winner shoots another takedown, and I mean, you couldn't write it any better. Same turn on the takedown to the same direction, and he's probably going to finish the fight on top of him here.
You look a little pity pat to end this fight.
Final few seconds, why not run the numbers up at the end? We go the full decision. I mean, the fight that started off pretty hot and then started to cool down. Winter Massacre kind of started to pour a little cold water on Durrani's fire there in the second round, and then just added on in the third round and kind of brought it down out of a boil.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is one of those razor close decisions. Who knows what this could be?
Yeah, they could go either way. Like, it's with these judges, you never fucking know. Like, they're horrible. But I mean, Winner definitely looks confident. And there it is. Winter Massacre picks himself up his 6th win in the SVG League as he gets it done, going the full 5 rounds with the tough, young, and up-and-coming Saeed Farini.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's an excellent little fight there for Winter Massacre. He faced a bit of adversity early on, but he stayed with it. He stayed fighting, and what can I say? The guy's a winner.
Yeah, and as for Durrani, a tough kid. It didn't go his way tonight, but I mean, still a good showing. He still went for it the whole time. So, hope to see both these guys back in action real soon.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, we got more Wheezy, so let's get after it.
Yep.
Up next, we got Tim versus Sauce.
All right, Wheezy, feature fight of the prelims. We got the Sauce Man, and we got Tim.
Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting little fight. Sauce, who's been hot recently, versus Tim, who's been on kind of a hot streak lately as well since entering the league.
Well, both guys have one thing in common, and that's that they're young bucks that are like driven to be great. So both guys work very hard and want to do well. So it'll be interesting to see who can get it done here tonight. Who's got the style? Tim throws.
And Sauce just being so defensive in his attack. He's so defensively sound. He's very, very difficult to hit.
Very much so. And Tim has a very well-rounded attack, too. He's going to have to use all his tools. Lands a left hook there, but then he eats a right hand from Sauce. A right hand lands flush for Tim. Slips and cracks him with a left hand. Gets his head off the center line and a beautiful left hook. Clinch. Hits a knee to the stomach. Walks Sauce to the cage. Good cage awareness by Tim. Triple pull action, and these guys just cannot hit each other.
Just excellent pull action there. It could have been really dangerous had one of them gone to the body, though, so you got to be careful.
Jab, jab, cross from Tim. No dice. Cross and a kick to the body from Sauce. Jab and throws the body kick. Caught by Tim. Dumps him. Eats the left hand. Does sauce there. Beautiful punching out of the clinch by Tim.
Yeah, it seems like Tim early on has really settled into this groove. He's starting to find the counters a little bit here, and he might be getting a little bit better at these exchanges early on.
1, 2, 3 from Tim. Sauce through the axe kick this time on all that bullshit, and he hit him. Beautiful slip hook from the Sauce Man. Right uppercut to the body as well. Tim fires back a couple of hooks and gets a left through. Left hook on the block. Calf kick.
Tim's got to be careful because he's running through a lot of stamina early on.
Shoots a takedown. And crashes him to the ground.
He's still got 1:15 to work. That's plenty of time.
Working the body there as he's just cracking him in the stomach over and over, trying to build up that GA.
And even though it doesn't seem to do a lot of damage, it does, you know, those little shots do add up just ever so slightly.
Sauce fakes one way. No dice. Tim keeps up the rhythm, punching to the body. And Tim, it looks like content just to ride out the end of the first round, hold top control.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he just wanted to work some of that pity pat action there off that takedown and score a takedown in the judge's eyes there, which could, you know, go a long way in a close round.
Both guys used a whole bunch of stamina there too, Weezy. They really used a ton of stamina considering. You know, I'm sure they'll both recover well because they didn't eat too much damage to the body. But, I mean, they were pushing a pace. It's just both guys were kind of matching each other technically there. They could sneak in a shot here and there, but no one was separating too much, like landing 3 pieces, causing rocks over and over and over again. It could be one of those fights where the first guy to make a mistake, you know, like a bad mistake gets clipped.
And these guys are both like sharks in the water, man. If you get hurt, they'll jump. They'll get all up all over you.
Big uppercut.
Ooh, nice.
By Sauce. Left to the body. Right hand lands flush. Little side kick pushes him back. Pull action all over the place.
Yeah, these guys are very counter heavy. Ooh, nice
2
slip.
massive body shots from the Sauce Man.
And when you're using this much stamina, you know, those few body shots per round you're getting in there go a long way.
Left hand landed well for Sauce, but a left cross landed well for Tim. Clinch work from Tim. Hits a big clinch to the head. Double jab action. Another axe kick by Sauce, and it's no surprise. I mean, that technique is very strong. It's a very tracking strike.
Yeah, absolutely. If it lands, you could be in a lot of trouble very quickly. Tim just staying patient here. That's what I like to see. He's being efficient in his striking, especially against a guy who's so counter heavy as Sauce.
Cross to the stomach, jab to the stomach. Both guys just picking their shots very trepidatiously.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys are both working the
There
block.
it is. Axe kick finally got through.
When you see
Oh
him,
my, he got aggressive,
Goodness.
and Tim clipped him with a perfect counter hook. His chance to finish here, and he
Oh
does.
my
As
word.
Tim puts Sauce out cold with a beautiful knockout in the second round.
yeah, what can you say? You know, they were just picking their shots, and you know, an axe kick came through, and like I said earlier, they're like sharks in the water, man. Sauce got aggressive. He was looking for that finish, and Tim was able to find that counter. He was able to get out the way and found a counter of his own. Was able to finish the fight quick. He's, you know, what a finish.
Yeah, like him or not, you got to give him your props on that one. I mean, the kid got hurt, fought through it, slipped his head off the center line, found a nasty counter shot, and just smoked Sauce with a right hand. Followed up with the killer instinct and put him out of there. That kid, man, what a fucking beautiful knockout.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's one of those things, man. It was kind of slow paced, and everybody was playing safe until they weren't, and then that's when that big shot gets found.
My goodness gracious. Well, that was a good one, but we got more, Wheezy. And matter of fact, you're up next, so go get him, big fella.
Yeah.
Up next, we got the Weasel versus the Little Dutch Twinkie.
All right, co-main event of the prelims, and we got Smoochie in the booth. Smoochie, we got the Weasel, we got the Little Dutch Twinkie, two knockout artists, and this should be a doozy.
Yeah, it should definitely be a bonfire of a fight, and they're both two heavy strikers. Nazim more of a kickboxer, Weasel being more of a pressure boxer.
Yeah, two different style of strikers, but like knockout artists of every sense of the word. Wheezy's got 16 wins, 15 by KO. LTD, 16 wins, 15 by KO. I'm sure they'd like to knock the other one out. Wheezy doing what he does early. He's got the pressure on Nazim, and he is moving forward. Shot to the body, looks to slip his head offline. Nazim looks for the crane kick, but pulls it back. Little side kick action.
Yeah, Nazim definitely looks like he's trying to be a little more patient, catch him on a counter with a big kick, but Weasel definitely not backing down from that.
Well, it's one thing I was interested to see off the rib smooch is both of these guys are just notorious for marching forward. And it looks like it stayed true for Weasel as he's put Nazim on his back foot, which is not an easy thing to do.
Well, I mean, like we said, Weasel's no slouch, and I'm sure Nazim knows that, so he's just trying to be cautious.
Left hook upstairs, big uppercut to the body right behind it. Weezy loves that. That is his bread and butter right there. Flicks the jab out there, blast an uppercut, Nazim covered. Gets him with a little Dutch clinch and trips him, but Weezy rolls through back to his feet.
I mean, as of now, Nazim hasn't really gotten anything off on the feet. It would be a smart thing to do, try and switch it up, maybe get him in the clinch like he did. But
rips one to the body, rips another one upstairs. And it started to attack low, but he's got to watch that uppercut.
Weasel well thrown.
Big shot to the body, and he's gotten Nazim hurt early. Little Dutch crane kick, and he's got Wheezy hurt, just like that.
Going back and forth right now.
Hits him with the jab and then the cross to the body. Wheezy, though, it looks like he just shook that crane kick off like it was nothing, Smooch.
Well, yeah. Weasel's a tough dude, man.
He sure is. Rip to the body from Wheezy. Nazim 1, 2, 3. Third one gets through, but did not have enough stopping power to stop Weasel's approach. Flicks the jab.
Doing a good job controlling the inside of the ring, just circling him, cutting him off everywhere.
Very economical in his striking too, Smoochie. He doesn't just throw a bunch of like feelers out there. He really throws everything with intent, as Nazim lights him up with a nice three-piece. Looks for the trip on the kick catch, but no dice. Uppercut to the body from the Little Dutch Twinkie. He ate an uppercut in the mix there. Right hand lands flush for Wheezy. Left hand.
He's kind of got a little bit of a stamina advantage as well, so we'll see if he does anything.
Big shot to the body again. Final second, he leans out of the way, and that's going to be the end of the first round. All in all, both guys did land a couple of good shots, but I would have to say Wheezy, it felt like Wheezy did a little bit more. The rock on the crane kick is what makes it interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they both, like you said, they both rocked each other, but ultimately I think Weasel's pressure and just him trying to keep the fight going is more or less what won him around. But it's certainly up to the judges to decide.
He puts the glove out, touches gloves, and here we go. Uppercut on the block. Left hook lands flush. Nazim pulls back the kick and flicks a teep. Eats a left hook for his trouble. Left lands flush for Nazim. He's still throwing shots out there, but Wheezy gets through with an uppercut and a nice right hook. A left hook sends him down. Wheezy pounces on him. Big left hands against the cage. Nazim stands up. Wheezy cracks him with a couple of right hooks. Knee to the gut. Big knee to the stomach. And now a head kick on the block from the Little Dutch Twinkie. Misses the crane kick this time. You can't miss too many of those. It takes a lot of stamina. But he does land a beautiful three-piece after the miss of Weasel.
And if you look at both their body health, they've both done a significant amount of damage to it. They barely have any left.
Yeah, they're getting after it with the body hooks especially. Another left hand to the body, right on cue. Left hook just misses for Weasel. Right through the crane kick one more time, but pulled it back Moroccan style. Steps off and cracks him with a left hook, does Weasel. Left hook into the uppercut, into the block. Right hand and the left hook gets through and hits him. He had no block left. He's looking for that stack guard, but Nassim will not allow it. Beautiful survival instincts by the little Dutch Twinkie. Beautiful right hand lands for Wheezy. He pounces on him against the cage. He's got him right in full mount. He's looking for right hands, but Nassim has a very good ground game. You're going to have to work to get by him. Recovers half guard, a much better pot for the little Dutch Twinkie to be in.
Nassim's definitely more of a ground game. He has more of an advantage on the ground, and it's interesting to see Weasel try and hold him down for a little bit.
Yeah, Nassim is one of those guys that can pull off groundwork with like a striking archetype. That's how adept he is on the ground. So you're really going to have to work to finish him there. Good denial, like while I was complimenting him. Weasel gets a denial of his own, postures up and fires 2 hooks in the ribs and says, fuck that, let's stand and trade. Gets back to his feet. 1-2 lands for the little Dutch Twinkie, but an uppercut crashes him to the floor. Wheezy taking his time now. He is not going balls to the wall. He's going to take it slow.
I mean, he has no reason to try and push it. He's winning the fight. He's got the majority of the knockdowns. I don't even think Nassim's got one.
Left hook caught him coming in. He's in a bad position. Knee on belly. Hammer fist. And that is it. The Weasel gets another highlight knockout.
Yeah, well done by him. He just did what he came and did what he normally does, just pressure box and knock people out. So
he came, he saw, he conquered, and make that the 16th knockout in his career for the former champion as he gets it done in emphatic fashion here in the second round. Beautiful work. I mean, Nassim put on a hell of a fight too. He fought back, and it's not easy, you know what I mean, when you got that kind of pressure coming at you. But he had some moments in the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is called.
He definitely showed he's no slouch on the feet. I mean, Weasel's he's a dog, man.
Well, Wheezy gets it done in a big way. Herb Dean raises the arm. The crowd goes wild and all the fun stuff, Smooch. But we got more fights to get to. And matter of fact, I'm fighting next. So check this shit out, Smoochie.
Up next, we got the Great M Jada versus DJ.
All right, another big fight here, and in here with me, we got a special guest. I got Smoochie in here with me to take on this fight between MJ and DJ Lil.
How's it going?
Both these guys, you know, DJ Lil, a newcomer to being this high up in the card and facing, you know, the only guy who's fought on every single UFC 5 card thus far. And this is going to be a big challenge for DJ Lil.
Jada instantly initiating the clinch, but DJ did a good job defending against it.
Yeah, absolutely. DJ did a good job early on, and that's MJ's game plan here. He's a well-rounded guy. He likes to brawl a bit, and then he likes to get it to the ground. So a good takedown denial early on in this fight to kind of set the pace.
Yeah, he just got a few good combos off on DJ as well.
Absolutely. He's put in a ton of work in the striking game. We've seen a lot of improvement over these last few cards.
Yeah, you'll definitely notice that jab a lot more on him. He's not shy to box anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. And you see a beautiful takedown executed there. DJ Lil able to recover full guard here, a much safer position for him.
Yeah, and let's not forget, this is where Jada's comfortable. You know what I mean? He has no issue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. He loves it here. Posture up, a few shots come in. Big shots coming in. Oh, nice ground and pound. Nice ground and pound. Yeah, he wasn't able to block any of those shots there. That's a good start for MJ. He goes for the up transition. MJ says, no cigar. Nice denial there by DJ.
Take the half guard.
Nicely done there. That's something MJ is so sneakily good at. He gets through and you know, even though he gets denied, sometimes he off times another transition behind it, and it's hard to deny that second one. You're not expecting it. But a nice reversal here. Caught the arm. MJ gets up to the sprawl position here. Backside control for DJ Lil. He's going to look for a little bit of smash here. A couple of nice shots get through there. Goes down into the back sitting position. And he gets mount. This could be very dangerous for MJ.
Back to half guard.
Oh, well done. Well done. Looking for the sprawl again. He gets it. Oh, big deny there. Nice snap down.
Another denial.
Looking for the guillotine. And he gets it. He's got a huge stamina advantage. Oh, this could be bad. Oof. He's going to get one. And that's like 75% of his bar gone here in the first round. And he's still in a lot of danger here. Nice defense to kind of keep himself in there.
See if he was going to go for a sub there, but he didn't.
I think he would have had he gotten a rock head in that mount position. He would have gone for that undeniable armbar. And that's going to be the end of round one there. I mean, just an excellent round there by DJ Lil to get that position reversed. And he found a nice submission with that guillotine there. Excellent first round by him, and MJ was able to initiate some of that ground game early on in that first, but a little mistake there in the ground and pound game, and was able to reverse it, and DJ Lil found that submission. So I think that's a 1-0 there for a 10-9 for DJ Lil.
Yeah, I had MJ win in the first half of the round, but then DJ really turned it around once he reversed him on the ground and ended up getting that big sub, so that's all for him.
Yeah, I think MJ is going to need to make a small adjustment, especially in that ground and pound, knowing that DJ Lil is looking for that reversal there, trying to catch that arm.
See if Jada goes for a little game plan switch, keeping on their feet or something.
I mean, it's not a big advantage, but there is a considerable amount of stamina there for DJ Lil that could play a factor.
Oh, certainly. Jada's going to watch out, make sure he doesn't overthrow.
Oh, he gets caught by a big uppercut there going to the body. And clutch action here. DJ Lil gets two to the body, one to the head. One to the head, one to the body. Nice knee. Deep kick there by DJ Lil. Little knee stomp. MJ's known for that good footwork. He's been using those side steps and that step back straight he likes to use. Nice hook gets through there. One comes in return while MJ's throwing a knee there.
Yeah, they're just standing in front of each other going back and forth.
And this is what MJ likes to do. He likes to get out there and brawl. He likes to
make it an exciting fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's not many boring MJ fights, that's for sure. Out of the body into a teep. DJ Lil's doing a good job of keeping the distance and staying comfortable. He doesn't look rattled or anything like that. MJ's throwing a lot of looks at him. Another nice
now, I would say DJ's probably got the better of the exchanges, but Jada's holding his own as well.
Absolutely. I think the story on the feet there is MJ's getting those knees off, so something for DJ Lil to be careful about.
It seems like Jada's taking a decent chunk of DJ's stamina as well.
Yeah, absolutely. He's starting to even a lot of that up with the knees. And he's making DJ Lil miss a lot with that step back. Ooh, nice hook gets through and a body shot as well. MJ initiates the clinch. He gets the takedown here. He's still got about a minute and a half to work.
This could be good for Jada if he holds him on the ground for the rest of for the remaining minute.
Yeah, if this does go to the judges, that could play a big factor. Nice deny there by DJ, even with the GA. Looks to go up. Nice denial there by MJ. He gets the mount position here. This could be huge, but a big denial there. Able to recover half guard. These are some big shots coming in. Some nice ground and pound.
For some reason, it doesn't look like he's really trying to defend anything, but maybe he's just looking for a sweep.
And that's going to be the end of round 2. This is a much closer round. You know, both rounds have been relatively close. I think the story of round 1 was that submission guillotine there by DJ Lil, but this round was heavily on the feet here, and it was pretty evenly exchanged. So it's going to be a tough round to call. MJ, you know, was able to get it to the ground there in the later parts of that round, and was able to work a little bit of ground and pound and stuff like that. But who knows how the judges are going to look at that.
So far, it's been a super competitive fight between the stand-up and on the ground. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. DJ Lil is just showing that the lights are not too bright for him here. Another nice knee gets through there. And that's been the one thing that's he's had a home for those knees quite often in this fight. For the slam, MJ pops back up. Ooh, nice elbow. Throws one off to the body there. Nice step back. And that's just been there. That step back and the knee has been there.
And the Bolter's doing a good job going back and forth.
He's looking for the little standing guillotine here. The flying guillotine. But MJ able to keep top control here and is in the half guard. Nice denial. That's big. Side control game there for MJ.
Jada will sit here without issues. There's nothing but control time for him.
Yeah, absolutely. He loves these ground exchanges. Nice defense there for the most part for DJ Lil. He's been able to defend a lot of what MJ's trying to do here on the ground this far. I mean, there's still 2 minutes left in the fight, but he's done a great job of kind of mitigating all the danger that comes with MJ. But as he slaps on another submission here with a stamina advantage and a big denial. This could be the end of the fight here.
He throws it down.
And there it is. That's going to be the end of the fight, boys. That was an excellent fight there as DJ Lil picks up a submission win over the submission specialist in Jada here.
Yeah, he did a really good job defending anything Jada was doing on the ground, and eventually just caught him from the bottom in the arm triangle and ended up finishing the fight with it. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of those things. He found that submission there in the first, and it pays off here in the third round. He found that the triangle and was able to slap it on there with that stamina advantage. MJ just got a little eager there in the third round with the ground and pound, left himself with a disadvantage and got denied. And tough outing there for MJ, but DJ Lil, you know, just showed that the lights were not too bright. He's been moving on up the card. You know, he's been looking very strong since entering the league, and this was no exception, man. He was able to take the submission specialist to deep water and submit him. So excellent work on his part.
And Jada, no sore loser. I'm sure he'll be back ready for another big fight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's the only man to fight on every single UFC 5 card this far. And, you know, I'm sure it'll be no exception. He'll dust himself off and he'll come back even stronger.
This July 12th, the #1 calf league in the world returns with another card.
SVG WAR 66, Southside of Prov.
In the main event, coming off an outstanding 7th title defense, 15-2 SVG champion Doobie returns once again to put his title on the line as he continues to build on his Hall of Fame legacy. But hometown favorite and SVG captain Smoochie will look to cash in on his big opportunity as he looks to join the Pantheon of Champions and capture his first world title. In the co-main event, after a massive bounce-back victory, 8-1 jack-of-all-trades AK will look for another impressive performance to get himself another crack at the title. But #2 ranked kickboxer extraordinaire Petite Reese will do everything in his power to steal the momentum for himself and once again show why he is considered the most exciting fighter on the roster. In the feature fight of the night, 6-3 American wrestler Sonny Blue is back once again as the grappling specialist returns to show off his notorious top game and inch himself closer to the title. But 40-fight veteran Jiggly J has plans of his own to use his high-level footwork and top-tier punching power to elevate himself closer to another crack at the gold. In the second fight on the main card, after notching up another KO finish, number 7 ranked heavy hitter Owen returns to attempt stopping a rising up-and-comer and propel himself up the ranking. But 4-2 MMA savant Nifty Heat will look to turn up the heat as the rising prospect aims to add another win on his record and continue building towards a title shot. And kicking off the main card with 15 wins and 14 knockouts, number 8 ranked fan favorite second round Smith will once again take to the cage in a wave of violence in the pursuit of glory. Only standing in his way is 3-0 red hot prospect Omega Red, who since joining the league has ended all of his fights in devastating fashion, and he will look to continue to do so in this, his first fight on the main card.
SVG WAR 66, Southside of Prov.
Up next, we got Smith vs. Omega Red.
All right, Wheezy, SVG WAR 66, and we got the main card coming now. We got second round Smith welcoming in the hot prospect Omega Red.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting fight. Omega Red, a newcomer to the main card. Smith, a guy who's been in this main card scene for quite some time now, so it's a big test here for Omega Red.
Jab cross from Omega Red. Smith doing what he does in the first round, taking it slow. Fires a couple of jabs and a right out there, and Omega clips him after.
Yeah, it was a nice check hook.
Double jab action by Smith. They both fire right hands. Kick to the body from Omega Red. He's got the center of the octagon. Beautiful teeth.
Ooh.
Smith caught him coming in there. Kicked him right in the chops. Very patient are both these guys. Missed the left.
Ooh, nice.
Rips to the body.
And both these guys are known to be patient fighters. These guys will find their openings and make it work from there. So, you know, this could go late into the rounds with the way these guys fight.
Smith threw the teeth out there, but pulled it back. He didn't think it was a good idea. Really taking his time, just fighting behind that jab, fighting long.
Yeah, absolutely. And Omega Red's doing a good job of just, you know, not trying to chase Smith around, because that's when you could fall into traps against this guy. This guy loves to be off the back foot. He's very dangerous back there.
Slipping hook entry from Smith. It doesn't land. Shoots the takedown, does Omega Red. Smith defends it well.
Turns him to the cage. Nice cage control there.
Grip to the body and a left upstairs. Beautiful two-piece from Smith. Left hand lands flush for Omega Red.
Omega Red's got to be careful because he does not have the head health advantage currently. You know, it's still pretty close, but I mean, Smith has done a good job of finding the shots early on.
Beautiful flurry there. Well, not to mention Smith can end it quick. That's
oh yeah, absolutely
proven. I mean, you just got to watch earlier SVG Wars to see that. And there's two big shots he ate back. Smith landed a few good ones, but then he took a few good ones. Jab into the takedown, denied. Smith is not allowing that single leg, and instead he takes Omega Red down and hits him with the dive bomb.
Couple nice shots there.
Omega Red throws the elbow. Smith fakes one way, goes the other way, and steps over into half guard. How about that? A little second round Smith groundwork.
Yeah, we never see this.
Into the half guard, or into the side control. Beautiful job by Smith. He's fully past his guard. Push back into the half guard now. Posture's up. Nice left hand. And he can flurry here. He does not have to worry about a sub or anything with this little time left. A good end to the round for second round Smith. It was close and back and forth and a tricky one to call, to be honest, but I might have to lean to him on that one just after the groundwork.
Yeah, absolutely. He did an excellent job in that first round. Both these guys still very much in this fight. However, these guys, you know, we're trading back and forth. These guys are just finding their spots, finding their reads, and something that Omega Red's got to be careful for is, you know, second round Smith. He's got that nickname for a reason.
Yeah, that's for sure. All the data gets downloaded, and then he gets to do his thing. So, I mean, historically, this is when Smith is at his most dangerous. So, we'll see. Omega Red, to his, you know, to compliment him in the same regard, he's shown himself to be a patient fighter. So, who knows? We'll see what he picked up in between rounds himself, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about getting those reads and seeing what your opponent's doing here.
Smith coming forward, uppercut to the body. Fakes the takedown, or no, I think he shot it, was just out of range. Shoots another one, and this time he gets it early. And let's see what he can do with it. He went for it a couple times in the first round and didn't get an opportunity. Smith, though, pops right back to his feet. Big knee by Omega Red. Another knee to the gut. And Smith able to muscle up and get off the cage.
And that's an excellent start to the round for both guys. Smith able to stand right back up. Omega Red to get two takedowns within the first 2 minutes
in the
of the
first minute and change. I mean, he couldn't land one to save his life in the first, but now they're coming easy in the second round. And he's starting to go to work as he lands 3 good shots and then breaks posture. Smith again able to use the cage to get back to his feet. But this time Red sends him on a ride. And now Smith doesn't have the cage to get back up. But he doesn't care. He just stands up anyway.
Old Derek Lewis style.
I'm telling you, man. The kid is strong. Kick to the body. Good one, too, by Omega Red at the end of the combo. Those body kicks will add up quick. Left hook lands on air. Right cross lands, though. Eats a nice left hook to the body. Omega Red flicks the jab out there, then retreats. Both guys being patient.
And this is just what they're known to do. They're known to be patient, pick their shots, but and find those counters, just as you've seen there with Smith.
Just absolute beautiful boxing by Smith. Catches the kick. Throws the head kick. It lands. Uppercut lands flush. Left hook upstairs.
Smith's trying to start to find a bit of a rhythm here.
One, two, outside. Fakes the right hand. He ran into a short right hand from Omega Red there. And got pushed back with a push kick. Left hook lands crisp for Smith. Fakes the right hand, flicks a double jab, a right cross, a left hook, all of it on the block. Omega Red fires 2 back. You can tell these guys are really respectful of each other. I mean, they felt each other's power, and now they've really slowed this down to just kind of shot for shot. 1 here, 1, 2 there. Not wanting to be on the line, and oh my goodness! Smith made 1 big mistake, and Omega Red capitalized. Uppercut from the hip. Good night.
Yeah, wow. He pulled the overhand there. He was well out of range, and Smith walked right into an uppercut. What a knockout.
Oh my God. I think this guy might have just stole Tim's knockout of the night bonus.
Yeah, that's what I mean. My goodness. You know.
That was crazy, Weezy.
Yeah.
1 big mammoth shot from the hip. I mean, that's power. Smith threw an overhand. His stamina was gone. Red was in the perfect spot, fired with his feet planted and just separated. He was out. 1 shot. Hadn't been rocked once in the fight. He's a stud, known for his chin and in particular his boxing. And my goodness, what a knockout.
Yeah, what can you say? Omega Red, you know, he stayed patient. He found his shots, and he found the biggest one in that fight up to that point, and it was enough to separate Smith from his consciousness. So excellent work.
My goodness. All right, Weezy. Well, fuck. As good as that was, we got more. And if they end like that, holy shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Excellent fight.
Let's go.
Up next, we got Owen versus Nifty Heat.
All right, Weezy, we are on the main card. We got Owen. We got Nifty Heat.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting little fight. You know, Nifty, kind of somewhat a newcomer here, and Owen, just perennial guy, has a big rock and then a takedown here.
Owen got cracked like 15 seconds into the fight. Nifty hit him with a big right hand, and I mean, that's crazy. Owen is like, you know, a highly regarded striker in his own right, so very surprising to see him get clipped so early.
And that's I mean, if you're Nifty Heat, you couldn't imagine a better start.
Shot to the body. He gets up, there's Owen. Nifty tried to walk away and knee to the gut. Right hand landed. Big right hand.
Looking for that crane kick.
Yeah, he threw the crane kick, but it fell on the block. Still, just knowing he's throwing it this early, that thing comes out quick.
Yeah, and it's hard to read where it's going. It could be going to the body, it could be going to the head. It's hard to read it.
Gave something Nifty to think about. Nifty can play it cool, though. I mean, he's got the massively early knockdown. Definitely no pressure on him to push the action.
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely ahead in this first round so far. So I mean, he can kind of just pick his shots and work slow and methodically if he chooses to go that route.
Teep to the stomach. Crane kick on the block. Right cross gets blocked by Nifty Heat. Kick to the stomach does not land for Owen now. Left downstairs. One, two. Right hand misses. Left to the body falls on the block. Beautiful 1-2 from Nifty.
Nifty's finding the counters early on here. Oof.
Another 1-2 lands for Nifty. Keep kick keeps him away. Doubles up. Crane kick. Owen trying to erase it with one shot because you know what that crane kick lands. It's almost a rock every time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Most of the time, you know, you get hit with a crane kick, it's a rock.
Oh, leaning, freezing in time. 2 downstairs from Owen.
Owen's doing a good job of using the footwork, though. He's kind of settled into using his footwork and getting out of the way of a lot of these counter shots.
1, 2, 3, all on the block. Nifty standing right on Owen's toes right now.
He's looking to get a little flurry off before the end of this round.
Yeah, he's picking his shots, too. He was landing. A clear round for Nifty Heat, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think Nifty Heat did a great job finding that rock within the first 15 seconds of that fight. And excuse me. And then also carried some of that momentum that he had throughout the round, so.
Big slipping cross right there from Owen. Left to the body, too. Uppercut landed.
There's a big uppercut.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
They come forward. They touch gloves. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Ooh.
my goodness. Nifty opens with a massive flurry and hurts Owen again early.
That's another big start, you know. This is exactly what Nifty Heat needs.
Clinch action by Owen. Smart. Couple knees to the gut. Oh, he's going for the clinch now. He's been known to use it. Uppercut after he breaks out. Another clinch. 2 to the gut. 1 upstairs. Another clinch by Owen.
Ooh.
Uppercut lands from Nifty.
These guys are heating up now. Owen's really kind of putting the pace on it, using a lot of this clinch now.
Double right hands. Oh no!
Oh.
Big crane kick for Owen. That's exactly what he needed.
And he's been looking at that crane kick.
Yeah,
he did eat it well.
He threw 3 or 4 of them. He finally gets through. Another mistake like that could be everything. I mean, those crane kicks hurt. Beautiful right hand lands.
Oh my goodness!
But an even better one from Nifty. Oh, big denial now by Nifty. Looks for mount, but Owen will not allow it. Owen rolls over.
He's probably going to look for that fast get up, and he does.
Yeah, he does. 1 shot to the tummy. Make it 2. Nifty rolls out. Fires the jab out there. Switches into the orthodox. Uppercut on the block. Left hook, right cross, left hook on the block. The uppercut got through clean, and it made Owen's head health go blinky. I mean, every time Nifty does get through clean, it is hurting Owen.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just the power.
Clinch work by Owen.
Owen's really using this clinch.
Oh yeah, he went full spam mode in the second. I mean, he's trying to stay alive.
But there's another big
massive
rock.
shot by Owen. What a counter! He's looking for the finish right here. Nifty defending well. Owen with the endless ground and pound. It finally ends. That had to seem like eternity for Nifty Heat.
He did a good job of defending it, though, showing a little bit of survivability.
Great job by Owen to, like, at least even out the round. I don't know. Nifty dropped him too, but Owen almost finished him right there.
Yeah, who knows where the judges are going to have this round. But Owen, all I can say is Owen's done a good job of evening back up the advantage that Nifty had in the first.
Absolutely. The kid switched his game plan up completely different. He went massive clinch heavy and then landed a shot or 2 as well.
Yeah, it seems like with that change that Owens made in this fight, I mean, it's really driven in a good direction, and Nifty Heat's got to now make that adjustment.
I mean, that's a picture-perfect slip hook. Just got his head out of the way of the uppercut, threw the right hand, cracked him on the chin. Nifty Heat's got himself a hell of a chin to take that shot.
He's shown excellent survivability. He's been defending while rocked pretty well.
Well, he's also shown the ability to hurt Owen early in the first round.
Oh, my goodness.
In the first minute of the round, but this time Owen's got him hurt early. Right hand on the block. 1-2. He pulls back, maybe thinking a big hook was coming. You see the strikes landed there at the bottom. A big right hand lands again for Owen. Nifty Heat's got a sack on him to be exchanging with his head held flashing like that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not the smartest move, but you never know what could happen doing it.
No, that is not smart. That is all sack. Clinch work again from Owen. He goes for it again. Nifty trying to catch him as he comes in. Probes the jab out there, right hand. Owen seems to be the fresher of the 2 fighters. He's got more pep in his step.
He's definitely got the stamina advantage here, and a big hook comes in.
Crashes him to the ground. Starts following up with big shots. Looks to get to the stack guard, and beautiful defense. Nifty gets out of it. Fantastic job by Nifty Heat. Right hand lands flush. Owen is just all over him here in the 3rd round. Sits him down again. Sits him down again.
trying to pour it on here.
Oh, a big elbow from Nifty Heat out of nowhere. Follows up with the G&P. And he has Owen massively hurt. He's still got time here to work. A minute 30 left. He opts to stand up. He says, fuck it. Eats a left hand, and his head health is flashing already. Maybe he should have stayed on top. Who knows? Uppercut on the block. Both these guys could hurt each other bad with one shot. Final minute and change of the third and final round. What are we doing here?
Yeah, this second and third rounds kind of had it all.
Left hand lands flush for Owen. Nifty somehow ate it well. Owen with the bent clinch. Fires a couple of knees. One gets through. 40 seconds left. Double jab by Nifty. Oh, a big hook.
Goodness.
Smokes him against the cage. And that is it. Owen puts him out with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, excellent fight by these guys. These guys really got it on, especially there in that second and third round. These guys really, really got after it. And Owen able to, make that adjustment at the beginning of the second round and found success and then found a finish on it.
Yeah, massive great job by Owen to just, switch gears in the second round, switch up his game plan, and eventually find the finish against a very tough guy in Nifty Heat. Nifty kind of skyrocketed into the top 10. Like, he came out of nowhere. He started off 4-1. Just an excellent start to his career, but tonight was a little bit much. He fought the number 7 guy. I mean, he was right there going toe-to-toe with him. He proved he belongs to be here. Owen just had a little bit more tonight. The veteran came through and got himself a knockout. You should expect that to put him up in the top 5 after this. This kid is getting close to a title shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And Owen, he's been a perennial top 10 guy for quite some time now, really. He's putting on good performances. He's fighting top guys. And, it's hard to stay up in this top 10 up here. So, Owen staying there for as long as he has says something.
Yes, sir. All right, Weezy. Well, as good as that was, we got more, so let's get to it.
Yeah, man, let's go.
Up next, we got Sonny Blue versus Jiggly J.
All right, Weezy, here we go. Feature fight of the main card. We got Sonny Blue. We got Jiggly J.
And this is going to be a fun one for sure.
Both guys have been on quite a streak as of late in the old SVG League. Both guys knocking on the door. Left hook lands for Jiggly.
And this is going to be one of those styles clash kind of fights. We got a grapple guy. Capone loves to get to the ground early and often, work the submissions in very quickly, as you could see, takedown attempt there early on, versus somebody like Jiggly, who's just, a stand first kind of guy. This guy loves to box your face off.
Capone keeping a distance. His takedown was stuffed, but he made sure he didn't get too much damage. Good one, too, by Jiggly right there. Nice uppercut lands by Jiggles. Fakes the jab, shoots the takedown, and there it is. He's got the takedown. That's where he wants to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is where Capone works his best at. He's gonna work to find these submissions. He's got deadly ground and pound, and he's definitely no joke on the ground for sure.
Good denial by Capone. Working the stomach pity pat action, building up that GA while touching him in the stomach. Postures up. 1-2. More good pity pats to the stomach. Jiggly J hitting him in the head from the bottom, trying to keep that GA close, just looking for a denial. Capone postures up, reigns 1-2, and breaks his own posture.
And Capone's just more than content with working these few shots, working that pity pat. At the end of the day, this wins rounds.
Yeah, that's textbook 101. wrestling that you're seeing right now from Capone. He passed the guard, he got pushed back, but you see he wasn't even concerned. He didn't even resist. Capone has the reflexes to take away that transition back to the guard, but it looks like he was playing a little more aggressive, looking for an aggressive transition to denial and then attack. But Jiggly J hits him with a beautiful hip escape there. He cracked him, built up the GA, and took his chance and pushed him off.
You guys are spinning around the cage a little bit.
Well, yeah, Jiggly's going to make it harder to get another one of these takedowns. With only a minute left, you don't have as much to worry about, but still, he's definitely not going to give up another takedown easily. And then he immediately gets taken down easily. With only 40 seconds left, it's going to be tough for Capone to do anything. He would love to get a rock off. It would be hard to get a submission in this time, but if he can hit some of this GA or ground and pound.
Those were some big shots right there. You know, just 4 shots got through, but those do a lot of damage.
They do damage, and it's also going to win you the round because you already have the takedown and the top control going for you. These are all SIG strikes. So there's another 10 SIG strikes he just added, and it's a clear-cut 1-round lead for Capone. And now that puts a little pressure on Jiggly J, where you got to win this next round now.
Yeah, he's got to go out there and he's got to make this adjustment. He's got to work on he's got to get that takedown defense good, and really work to try to build up his advantage on the feet there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where he wants to be. Like this is a clear cut what it is. It's a striker versus grappler kind of match, right? Like, not to say Capone can't strike or anything, or Jiggy can't grapple a little, but they clearly have strengths in different areas, and they have the place where they want it to be. And Jiggy's got to do his part to keep it where he can be successful. Lands a good right hand early, though. Big knee to the gut. Capone with that clinch work. And he hits a couple shots on the exit.
That's to be expected. Don't step outside that black line against Capone. He will get you to the ground with that clinch.
Cracks him with a left hook. This Jiggy shoots another double leg, and I think he found the secret was just not to turn it at all. Because that's 2 block takedowns he's hitting in a row now.
Yeah, and I think it's 3 overall. He's done a good job of getting him to the ground here. And he's got plenty of time to work. Plenty of time.
Fakes one way and then goes that way. Beautiful transition by Capone as he stepped right over the leg and passes the guard to Jiggly J. Jiggy built up some stamina advantage, but didn't like the lack of stamina that he had. Pity pat action, just looking for a mistake as Capone. Make no doubt about it. Like, when Capone has a very suffocating top game, and he is just looking for you to make a mistake that he can counter on. Just like this, any grapple advantage or any stamina advantage you give him, he's going to take advantage.
It's going to be big here.
And now he's in a massive position.
He's so deadly from this position.
Rated big shots and almost finished him with that elbow. He's going for more, and that is a wrap. Definitive. Sonny Blue comes in and just absolutely smokes Jiggly J with some smash in the second round.
Yeah, and that's one of those fights, man. It just seemed like Capone was in control the entire time. You know, he was never uncomfortable. He took his time. He found the mount position there on the ground. And this guy is just so deadly from this position. He's so hard to shake off from the top. And once he gets in that mount position, he is so deadly from there.
And just for extra little salt in the wound there, he hits him with some passive-aggressive prickness as he tells him, thanks, good fight, good striking, good respect.
Yeah, you love a little bit of friendly banter between the guys.
Well,
but
no love lost, apparently. Even after the knockout, Sonny still doesn't seem to be a biggest fan. So it is what it is. Good job by Sonny as he gets it done. He can hold his head high today. He's got a couple wins in a row. He's already ranked 3 coming into this fight. This kid is he's right there. He is right there. I mean, if he's not fighting for the belt next, he's in an eliminator. He is right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. This guy's, been looking very strong since coming into the league. He's only had a couple setbacks now, and he just had a very dominating performance again. This may be something that we could consider for a possible performance of the night.
Absolutely. Well, good fight by both guys. Jiggy always gives it his all. Didn't go his way this time, but he'll be back and be back double time and double strong. So nothing to hang your head on there. Tonight belongs to Capone, and we go on to the next one, and I can't wait for this one.
Yes, go me.
Up next, we got AK versus Petite Reese.
right, Wheezy, here we go. Co-main event time. We got Petite Reese. We got AK.
Yeah, it should be a fun fight. You know, fan favorite guys. These guys come out here and put on a show. There's a reason we call it the Petite Reese show. And then, you know, AK, who's been a guy who, you know, only has had one setback since coming in the league and has just been killing everybody else.
Yeah, AK has looked super impressive since coming into the league. As you said, one minor setback, and that's fighting to the champion. Other than that, he has been dominant. Petite Reese, on the other hand, you know, he's had a few ups and downs, but has been incredibly impressive and just one of the most, if not the most, exciting fighter in the league.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't agree more. But this should be just an absolutely great fight.
Fakes the kick to the body, throws one upstairs, knee to the gut now. AK stands tall, though. He takes a little bit of the body shots. Walks onto a right hand. 1, 2, 3 from Reese. AK stops it, though. Right hand lands flush for Reese.
Ooh. Both these guys are just known to trade. These guys will make their trades, and they are very counter-heavy and very exciting styles to watch, for sure.
Uppercut misses. Left hook on the block. Reese chipping away at that block, but AK gets out of the way. One, two, three.
AK just standing right there in front of him.
Left hook lands flush for AK. Right cross. Big right hook falls on the block for Petite Reese. Knee to the gut from AK. Or from Reese, excuse me. Left hook misses. 1, 2, 3 from AK, but it falls short. Left hook lands well for AK. Nice right hand landed from Petite Reese there. Knee to the gut. Beautiful jab from AK. Knee to the stomach from Reese, and he lets a flurry go. Both men fighting very defensively sound, only letting ones and occasionally two pieces land. Nothing massive to cause a rock. Nice.
Yeah, that's the difference of high-level boxing right there. These guys are mitigating a lot of big power shots coming through, and that's been the difference. Why both these guys, you know, there's not been any rocks been put off yet, and these two guys, you know, they do damage quick, so it's not easy to defend against these guys.
Ooh, he went to slip his head off the center line. Oh my goodness. Reese cracked him. I mean, Reese ate a left hand that just busted his eye open. And as I was saying how he was starting to bleed, he fires back a two-piece that just smokes AK. Make it 3. I mean, he landed on the hook he ate, too.
Yeah, it's, a really good finish to that round for Petite Reese. He just did something that, you know, not a lot of guys have been able to do against AK. You know, he got a big rock there and likely won that first round.
And he says, what are we doing here? Cracks him with another left, too. Right on the block. Throws the head kick. It misses. Oh, he cracks AK with a left hand. Rips him downstairs with a through. Body kick. Head kick knocks him down. What are we doing here?
AK's got to settle in here.
Step back, teep kick from Petite Reese. Kick to the body. Beautiful leg kick lands. One, two. Left hand on the block. Reese throws 3 in a row. AK still just marching him down. Staying right on Reese's
That's just what he's known to do.
And look at that combo. He sends Reese flying. He's following up with G&P against the cage. Reese gets up, eats a knee, steps out, and AK cracks him with a left hook. Reese goes down hard. Knee on belly. A couple of left hands. A couple of straights, and that is it. AK puts Petite Reese out cold in the second round.
Yeah, what a fight by these guys, man. These guys, trading back and forth. This second round was high octane, all offense, no defense, and the first one to fall wins, and it looks like AK was able to get that finish there.
And I mean, what a comeback by AK in just the second round alone. Like, he got clipped bad at the end of the first round. The second round started, and it looked like maybe he wasn't fully recovered because he got rocked right away. He got clipped again and dropped. It was a rough start for him, but he dug deep, and he just kept fighting, kept coming forward. What a beautiful win by AK.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's just what you like to see from, these top contending guys, just putting on entertaining fight after entertaining fight. And both these guys came out and put on a show for the fans here on the south side of Prov. So excellent work by these guys.
Absolutely. Couple of dogs. They were both getting after it. Great fight by those guys. And yeah, fantastic job by AK. What more can I say? Weezy, as good as it was, we got one more. And it's the long-serving champion against the hometown boy. So let's see what happens here in the main event.
Yeah, let's go, man.
Up next for the SVG Championship, we got Doobie versus Smoochie.
All right, Wheezy, here we go. Main event time. SVG WAR 66 from the south side of Prov. And we got Smoochie taking on Doobie.
Yeah, this is going to be just, exciting little fight. Smoochie trying to, realize his dream from so long ago here versus, our long-standing champion, as you mentioned, Doobie looking for yet another title defense.
And Smoochie lands a beautiful combo early. Yeah, Doobie, I mean, 7 defenses is no joke. That's right at the top of the mount. Like, there's only been a few that have had higher than that. Right up there. And Smoochie, some of the most fights in the league. He's been around forever and the top guy. So, looking to realize his dream here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big left hand lands by Doobie.
And just big trades coming in right now. These guys are just trading back and forth early on.
Smoochie flipping the jab out there.
And Smoochie is just known for those lightning fast hands, man. He really puts out a lot of punches in a round.
1-2 lands flush. Big uppercut on the separation for Doobie. 1-2, and he's got Smoochie in a bad way. His head health is coming down quick. 3.
Ooh, another counter.
Smoochie's got a chin on him, though, and he's used to this type of style of fight, a fast-paced brawl.
This is the type of fight that Smoochie does enjoy.
Jab, right hook.
Doobie switched to that southpaw momentarily.
1, 2, 3 for Smoochie landed, though. Elbow just misses. Oh, Smoochie cracked Doobie with a shot and busted his eye open.
Yeah, and he's keeping this head health very, very close. There's no way this sees 5 rounds at this rate.
Well, and these guys hit so hard at any given time, right? Oh, big left hand from Smooch at the end of the combo.
He's finding a home for a lot of these shots right now. He's able to intercept a lot of what Doobie's doing.
Uppercut on the block. Smoochie uppercutting the invisible man because there was no one around him on that one. Beautiful right hand from Doobie. And a left hand
and he sits him down here.
Crashing to the canvas. Left uppercut.
Which he's got to settle in here. Nice elbow.
Left hand lands flush. Big uppercut for Smoochie. He caught Doobie reaching in. Massive, massive moment for Smoochie as he got a big rock there. Doobie's defense was sound, so he didn't take too much follow-up damage, but that shot definitely rang his bell. 1, 2, 3 on the block. Left to the body, eats an elbow.
Nice.
And that's going to be the end of the first round. I mean, a tough round to call. Doobie cracked Smoochie and sent him down, and then Smoochie cracked Doobie. I think maybe Doobie still gets it because probably a knockdown outweighs the rock. But nevertheless, damage done by both fighters.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been razor close. I think the only thing that's really the difference maker right now is that Doobie has a little bit of a stamina advantage.
He does. It's a significant amount too. He has almost double the stamina in the sense of what Smoochie's lost.
Doobie looking for that counter.
Big right-handed uppercut from Smoochie.
Goodness.
He sends Doobie to the mat. He's looking to follow up, and he did it.
Oh
Big right hand.
goodness.
Smoochie gets it done at home on the south side of Prov.
Wow. You know, this is a huge moment for Smoochie. What a fight. What a performance. You know, just all of the above here. What more can you say? He found the knockout. And, you know, finally, after years of effort here, gets it done and gets the belt wrapped around his waist.
Yeah, I mean, massive knockout. Great performance overall by Smooch. He went toe-to-toe with one of the most dominant champions we've ever had and essentially beat him at his own game. I mean, he knocked him out on the feet, out cold, big right hand. 38 fights in the league in UFC 5 alone, and he gets it done here tonight as he joins that pantheon of champions. As the SVG captain himself brings the belt back home to Team Savage.
Yeah, what more can you say, man? You know, he beats a guy who, you know, in some people's eyes, people were talking about him being the GOAT of this league, and he comes out there and he puts on a good performance and gets the job done. So, you know, excellent work.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, Doobie is absolutely, in my opinion, on the Mount Rushmore. If you look at SVG
absolutely.
champions, like, I mean, what the guy has already done is incredibly impressive. That guy is 100% a future Hall of Famer one day. But for now, I mean, you know, it's Smoochie's moment. He came in and he got it done. He absolutely got it done in emphatic fashion at home too. Great moment for Smoochie as he is the new SVG champion, and his time is now.
Yeah, excellent work, man. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, fantastic fight by both guys. I mean, all the fighters from all the guys, the new guys that got here, Wheezy, that made debuts on the card early, to all our veterans all the way up to the top of the card. I mean, everybody brought it. Everyone was getting after it. Big shout-outs to all the fighters. Massive shout-outs to all the fans and everyone that tunes in and enjoys the show. Big shout-outs to everyone. Another great, successful card in the books.
Yeah, absolutely, and I can't, you know, just kind of double down. Thank you to everybody who's watching, everybody who comes out and sees these events. I know these fighters like to come out there and put a show on for you guys, so thank you.
Absolutely, we appreciate it all, guys. Well, another card in the books. It was 66, done in the books now. We'll move on to 67 2 weeks from now. Wheezy, as always, it's been a pleasure calling the fights with you, but it's time to say goodbye to the people.
All right, everybody stay safe, and I'll see you guys here in a couple weeks.
Guys, we are out.